All right. I do believe we are cooking.
Hashtag confirmed.
All right. I think we're good to go here. Let me pop over to be on the same page as you. So, it's been a little while. Let's see. Let me roll a random party member. Mr. Havelock, what do you remember about last time?
Sorry, my headset is like fucking broken and it keeps like cutting out. Do you want me to recap?
Yeah. Yes,
God.
that's the idea.
Can you guys hear me? No, I can't hear
Yep,
you.
I hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you fine. Can you hear us?
All right.
I suppose I don't know. Is my button working? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, cool.
We can
Yep.
hear you.
Yeah.
You're fine. It's my there's something wrong with my headset where it keeps losing connection at like for no reason, and then it takes like has to come back.
Sounds like it's time for a new headset.
Ripperino.
Yeah. Well, it's just started happening recently, and I don't know why. I must have like yanked it at some point.
Here lies.
Okay.
Here lies Ryan's headset.
Walker.
Well, I got a lot. I got like 7 years out of this one, so
That's pretty good.
It's safe to say
Pretty good
it's probably
run.
time for a new one.
yeah.
Yazzie?
So I wrote down 8 vials of unholy water.
Yep,
Are you
and you're adding 4 to that.
keeping- Oh, adding 4.
We keep finding it, so.
Gotcha.
Holy water is just like a flask weapon against undead, right?
Unholy
wanna-
water is a flask weapon against living people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And just, please don't hit us with it.
I shall not.
It hurts.
Unless I get possessed or something.
2d4
Well,
points of damage to an undead creature or an evil outsider.
Well, that's holy water. That's unholy water.
Holy water.
Probably the same, but to living
Each
creatures.
such creature.
That's good
Do we have
outsiders.
unholy water or holy water?
Unholy water.
Unholy water.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Probably the
Hey.
same, but to living or good.
Mountain Dew Code Red. Look up the rules for Mountain Dew Code Red.
Okay. All right. So you want me to recap?
Yep.
Is that what you were asking?
Yes, sir. You won the random roll. So
Okay.
Tell us a story.
Last time on Pathfinder, Carrion Ground, I think we went to Feldgrau. We met the werewolves, the prince's wolves. They told us that if we killed the demon wolves leader, that they would then take out all the other demon wolves around, barring our way to they didn't say this, but we are understanding Auren Vrood to be the necromancer that is conducting this ritual in Feldgrau. And we are on our way to oppose him. We spent most of the last session in the inn fighting all the patrols
Yeah.
that they have thus far raised. So I believe that there are no more undead in Feldgrau. We have re-murdered the entire inhabitants of that town. So there's a wall of dead bodies around the door that pour in. And we dispatched the remaining demon wolves. Yeah, I think that's it.
So the whole town's clean. All right.
I mean, I know that's not true.
You did fight a lot of patrols, though. That much is true.
Yeah.
There was lots of consecutively failed stealth rolls. So, I will pop you back over to Feldgrau. And I believe we left off right here. Is that correct?
I believe
That
so.
seems right. Where we threw up a barrel of black powder and blew the second floor
Yeah.
out
Yes.
of the mill, dropping them down here so we didn't have to crawl up there to fight them.
Yeah, go up a fucking ladder one by one. So we now have to set the mill on fire. I believe that's the signal
Yeah.
that the
that
Prince's
is-
Wolves will
That's
take.
what they're
Did you
waiting for.
guys loot already? Yes, you did. I can see that in the chat.
And we found a
Yeah,
crap load of stuff.
we got lots of stuff, which I have just tallied up the worth of for when we can sell it.
Yeah. This poor motherfucker had a bastard sword.
Rip.
Literally
This
rip.
poor bastard had a motherfucker sword.
Yeah.
Yep. I show that you guys had 3 patrols.
Yeah, that's enchantment.
2 demon wolves, and then 2 more demon wolves and the boss.
Yep.
Lots
how
of
we did
combat
it.
last time.
Yep.
Quite a bit.
A
Luckily,
certain
there's
somebody-
Lots of experience.
Gonna be no
Yes.
more combat for the
Yep.
rest of this. I'm
the
sure.
rest of it all social from here on out.
Yep.
Felix is gonna
Oh.
put her bow back and smoke on the pipe.
And make diplomacy check.
Make
Bad.
fail some diplomacy checks.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look upstairs and see if there's
Oh.
anything
Yeah.
interesting up there.
Also, another slightly important detail. Plea has lycanthropy again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Did I save the
Yeah.
resource that I found? I think I found a resource.
Havelock, it might be best if someone a little bit lighter on their feet went up. We did some significant damage up there, it seems.
Yeah, the ladder just kind of goes to a hole now. There's just
fair
there's
enough.
just only wood around the hole.
yeah. There's not
It's
really
like
a place
2
to
inches of
stand
floor
when
around
you
it.
get to the top with a ladder. Like you can see up.
Perhaps you could boost me up to the next
Yeah.
floor.
I was gonna say Havelock puts Gabby's greatsword away and he just makes stirrups with his hands and he just like stands ready. He's like, "All right, I'll just be here to try to break your fall. Although I'm certain I won't need."
Hopefully it won't come to that. And would you like me to make acrobatics or any
No,
kind of-
that's not necessary. I'm just going to show you the area.
Okay.
Wait, don't you have featherfall anyway?
Oh
Featherfall?
yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
I might just intentionally land on your shoulders and just
Of
drop you to the
course.
ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is sort of the area that got kerblooshed.
Okay.
And that's the upper floor. There's really
suppose
not
I would
anything
somewhere like
interesting
that then.
up there.
I don't see any boxes, crates, anything like that. I assume they
Okay.
probably didn't have it stashed
I'll
or
double
anything.
check, but I don't believe so.
I'll go ahead and throw you a perception just for safety's sake.
Let's see, is there anything on the upper floor? The rough cut floorboards of this open attic rests on exposed timbers in several locations. The roof's wooden shingles have fallen away, leaving gaping holes. Beneath these holes, the gray weathered floor planks appear rotten. Half a dozen piles of broken equipment and tools unused for decades lie under a carpet of dust, while trampled pathways reveal recent tracks of both humans and wolves.
It seems that the patrols have scoured this building prior to our arrival, but I don't see much of worth up here.
Gotcha. All right. I thought
Old
it'd be best to
tools.
do our due diligence before we burn this mother down. Anyway.
Fair enough. And she'll drop back down and glide to the ground.
Oh right, you have that.
Yeah.
Plea goes to catch her.
Oh God.
Oh no! Like
No.
for real? Because yeah, we can make that happen.
Well, I mean, you're gracefully falling down like featherfall makes you fall slowly,
Oh yeah.
right? So,
Yeah.
I just kind of like stand beneath you and like
Oh.
put my hands up to catch
Oh.
you.
Thank you, Plea.
Does she do the feather fall like back and forth, like swings,
Yeah.
swings as she's falling? Like
She likes trying very hard to slow it down. And yeah, so she'll. Well, I was a somewhat lighter landing than I expected. Thank you.
Please signs to everyone. Perhaps we should continue with burning this place down then. We still have much to do here, and I believe we are all reaching the limits of our strength. I look around at the party.
Yes, I think we've about wrapped up our business here. It's probably time to set this place alight and head for Auren Vrood. I'm not feeling particularly like I'd like to. I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
I can second that. Well, shall we be about burning this? And we'll pull out some flint and tinder.
That's a good idea. I don't have spark or anything, so.
I suppose perhaps we should make our way outside. I doubt this building will flash into flame, but still, it's probably compromised to some degree by the gunslinger's blast.
I've got an idea. Leopold, do you have any more of those cigars or cigarettes?
I mean, I had one.
Oh, you just had one ever?
Well, no, I have one for when we kill.
Ah, okay. Never mind. I was gonna say you could do that cool thing where you like flick a cigar back and set the place up. You know, whatever.
You've caused more arson than I have. I'll follow your lead.
Fair enough. All right. Well, I guess let's set some flint and tinder in here and burn this bitch down.
Probably the old flower would be a good place to start.
Oh,
place to start.
wait. If we're burning it down, doesn't that mean we're going to be signaling the wolf people? Are we ready to do?
Yeah, because we don't want to run into any roving demon wolf patrols, so they're gonna they're basically gonna explode out of the dye shop, probably get cut down like the bitches they are, but at least they'll be eating them instead of us.
But didn't we promise them that we would kill a certain person before we set off a warning?
No,
Yes,
we killed
I point at the werewolf.
The corpse right next to her feet.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
shit,
the
alright.
one.
That's the one. Okay, well then, yes, let's burn it down.
That guy.
He looks like a bat.
Them and what looks like the demon wolf.
Maybe that's why I didn't recognize him.
He's like half gray seer, Skaven, and half werewolf.
As Lee walks out of the building with Ilix and I guess Zenesis and everyone, Plea will sign to Zenesis. Has Pharasma granted you knowledge of the spell Death Knell? I have heard it used against necromancers in the past. Only stories. Hint,
Is
it's
that
a
a death
domain
domain?
spell
Yeah.
for the death domain.
Yes.
Oh, so that's...
I do, actually. Sorry, they're talking about some things.
Yeah, we heard it briefly.
Yes.
Draw
I
forth the
do.
ebbing life force of a creature and use it to fuel your own power. Upon casting this spell, you touch a living creature that has -1 or fewer hit points if the
not
subject
Death Knell.
fails the
That's not the
saving
one I was
throw.
thinking of. Death Void
Death
is the one I'm
Void.
thinking of.
Of that death embrace.
Yeah, but you can get a +2 strength enhancement and temporary hit points with that spell.
Excuse me.
I mean, not very good for her, but... Additionally, your effective caster level goes up by 1. Dude, if you do this on enough of them, you can cast as a level
Well,
12.
You for one. Okay, you can't use Death Knell as a good person.
Well,
That's
It
debatable.
is-
it is.
It is an evil spell.
It's an
It is
evil
a spell with the
spell.
evil modifier.
It is true.
That doesn't mean you can't use it. You can still use like Infernal Healing as a good player as well. So
But
but
You did it.
the thing that I would point to would be that it doesn't stack. Like you don't get more caster levels.
Oh yeah, it's an enhancement bonus.
Mhm.
So yeah, you wouldn't get.
Ilix was looking around for anything that is dry, and taking her dagger and making some feather sticks, and piling up some stuff so we can get a nice nice roaring fire going.
Yeah.
You do suspect that it'll take a reasonable amount, given that this place is so worse for wear with the holes in the ceiling and stuff. Everything's just a little bit damp.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Okay.
I rolled a 23 on.
I believe you can find what you're looking for, yes.
Okay, probably just takes a little bit more time.
Yep.
But so yeah, we'll sort of, I think, pilot around this cart in sort of this central area. Probably the driest, or I will pilot
Dry
Most
the
inner
areas,
driest area.
walls, yeah.
Like
Yeah,
inner walls and pillars and stuff.
yeah, and strike it a light and give a nod to the group and say, "Well, I suppose it's time."
I pull out Gabby's greatsword, and instead of casting Flames of the Faithful, I cast Flicker of the Faithful, which is not a thing, but it just makes a little tiny flame at the end of the
The big lighter of the faithful.
Oh, nice.
lighter of the faithful.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's weird.
How's it weird? I changed the map
Fog.
back.
Oh, gotcha. You did it like right as my character walked out the door, so I
Uh-huh.
thought it was something
Yeah.
with like.
Because I'm good at this.
Thought I was having a seizure. Like,
Okay. So you guys exit the mill. Are you
Yep.
setting it on fire once you're outside? Is that the plan?
I've already lit it on fire.
Very
It is-
good.
yeah, I think we were lighting the stuff inside and then walking out
Yeah.
the door as it
Gotcha.
continues to blaze.
All right. Does anybody have the cantrip Spark?
No,
I
that
do
is
not
an
have access
arcane.
to that.
Okay.
Say it
It
again.
is divine
Spark.
It
as
is?
well.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I know Nails had it,
It's a cantrip, yes.
and or Orison or whatever anybody else calls their stuff.
Oh wait, I do.
Ah,
But I actually don't have it prepared, so technically.
It's a cantrip.
it's a cantrip. You don't need it prepared, do you?
Oh,
Do you
I thought
prepare-
I needed every.
There's a limit of prepared
Oh,
cantrips.
what's your? Let me see your YPCG real quick.
I thought technically I need to have prepared on all the spells. Yeah, staccato, tip magic, read magic, and guiding. Did not technically prepare spells.
Okay, never mind then. So you'll be using flint and tinder to light these fires, which I assume that Elix has. Just takes a little longer than casting the spell.
I mean, I can place a dose of black powder on top.
Ooh, there you
That'll
go.
guarantee.
Yep.
Oh shit. Hey, Smitty, I was supposed to go to the other Ryan. Sorry.
Okay, well,
Well, he's
Mhm.
the person I'd want you to cast it on.
which one?
Oh.
Well, so. Sorry, this is out of game. I'll just whisper to the right person.
Okay.
Okay. So, it takes a few minutes, but eventually smoke starts rolling out of the windows of the mill, and a few cracks in the roof, of course. And it just starts to smolder. So what do you do from here? Once it appears that this is going to go up in flames.
Did we? I think we'd go back. Well, I assume the Prince's Wolves.
I mean, the fire is the signal, so we would.
Yeah,
I would
so they
assume we would
know.
move on the center of town.
Yeah, we. Oh, I think we'd want to get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Did we check all the other buildings we wanted to inspect?
I believe
I think we
this is the
did
building where the
over-
Princess Wolves were.
yeah.
We've checked all these over here. I
Right.
don't know if we've checked this one,
Yeah, I just realized. I don't know if we checked
so
that
maybe
one.
we head that way.
Yeah, I would say let's go there on the double, since people are probably going to come examine. And we want
Oh,
a GTFO. Oh.
Okay, so where are you guys heading? East, I take it?
Mhm.
Okay. So the fog is still quite thick from where you are, but you get the sense, based on the lack of structures to your southeast, that you are moving towards the city's center square. Where, if you recall from last time, somebody did a knowledge check, and you remember that that's where there is a big mass grave.
Gotcha.
But at the moment, you don't hear any patrols coming near you.
Or
Okay.
do
Oh, I don't know. Let's see.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
God.
come on, they're
Lols.
like starting
Here we go again.
Here we go again
You
on
had to
my
ask.
own. All right.
Don't get me to start singing White.
All right. Yeah. No, you don't. You don't hear any patrols near you. You do hear fighting off in the distance, especially towards the southeast. You hear a lot of movement and just sort of general rumblings that are difficult to make out. Are you checking out this building to your north? Is that your
Yes.
ticket? This one looks abandoned and of little interest.
Okay.
Should we check the graves?
I think probably, yeah, we're at this point.
Perhaps
We ought to
Vrood is
check
there.
it out. I pull Gabby's greatsword out and kind of give her a twirl and I go, all right, we.
Yeah.
I think so.
I've been saving up my spells for this. I don't know. I think I'm gonna get ready to cast Keen Edge as soon as we get anything. I hear or see anything that looks like we're getting close to the mass grave.
So did you see the
got
messages
it, got
in, in Discord?
Oh, Discord.
Yeah, sorry. As we're walking, please recanting a story of the spell that he's heard of, Tazoo, that protects people from death effects. Something that monks have, passed on in their training of this power that clerics sometimes have, and seeing if Pharasma has granted her this ability. Yeah.
I look at Xenesis.
Okay, this is kind of out of character. I'm trying to understand it. So
That's fine.
the granite power is like bleeding touch, which is something I actually have written on the sheet. Even though it's not written on my sheet for the death ward, does that mean I still have it because I'm under the death domain?
So the way that domain spells work is every day, in addition to your normal spell slots, you have one domain slot.
Mm-hmm.
So if you haven't, you basically you get them for free. It's an extra slot for your domain spells, and you can't prepare any other spell in it. You can only prepare domain spells.
Okay.
So if you haven't prepared your domain spell, you can take a few minutes to prepare Death Ward.
Okay, I do have it prepared. I guess I thought that the bleeding touch was a dome.
So that's your domain power, and those are different than your
Right.
spell.
It's not a spell. It's a spell-like
like-
ability,
yeah.
probably, but it's
Or
not a
supernatural
spell.
ability.
Right. It's just like my dimensional hop, how I could like teleport because I'm travel domain. I can like just blink around the battlefield to up to a certain amount of movement. That's a domain power, but it's not a spell.
Okay, so power means I can use it whenever I want?
Yeah, a certain number of times a day.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's got its own restrictions on how often you can use it, but it is not part of your casting of your spell casting
Mhm.
limitations.
guess I've never used it, so I just.
It's not
Cool.
really that good.
Death Ward is
Ward.
amazing.
For this particular situation,
Yes, but the bleeding touch spell is not very good
Oh,
for her.
yes, that one is bad.
no.
For the
Just
power.
like Rebuke Death,
Yeah.
probably not very useful.
Yeah.
Maybe
so,
first
useful in
level
first
domain
level.
powers are usually not that amazing.
So just to kind of explain again how this all works, you have your spells that you picked out that were your prepared ones. And I think you're clear on that, right?
I already have that down there.
Yes. So from your death domain, you get these spells, and from your healing domain, you get these spells. So those are in addition to what you have prepared.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, Walker and Smitty explained the difference between
Right.
powers.
I'm just trying to show you, there's this third line here that says spontaneous. Those are not granted spells. That is a spell that you can transform any of these into. Just like your druid was like summon nature's ally.
That's like how you can turn any of your slots that even if you've already prepared a different spell, you can cast a domain spell in that for that slot. Is that how that works?
She can cast a cure spell, so
A cure spell.
yeah, she has spontaneous healing basically.
Right. So she never has to prepare healing spells
Correct.
specifically. Actually, she should not.
Right.
Yeah, that's nice because it allows you to have a little bit more flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside of it is then you have to make a decision of which spell to give up in order to cast a
Yeah.
heal.
But as we approach the center of town,
Mhm.
Flea suggests that Synesis casts Death Ward on Havelock, so that he can be protected during the fight with Auren Vrood.
Havla,
I
could you
think-
come here a moment?
Well, I would wait until, or prepare to cast it, but don't cast it until we get closer.
1 minute per level, so yeah, I don't want to jump the gun on it. I'm going to say, well, I do think that if any of us here are bound to irk a necromancer, it's probably going to be me. I mean, he's called me out specifically several times. Probably knows that I'm hot on his trail. The Swan Songs leave a long and storied legacy of mixed success.
Well, Pharasma will have you covered.
Yes, perhaps the balance will shift today.
As we're approaching where we think the center of town is, I'm going to start just quietly repeating a litany and a prayer to Pharasma.
Okay. Works for me. So you're just going to kind of make your way over until you find the pit? Is that the plan?
I think that's the plan.
I think, yeah, quietly sneak up
sneakily,
if you can.
Yeah, if possible.
Okay.
Sneaky.
I assume he's going to roll them for us, but happy to roll my own.
You can roll your own if you like.
Actually,
Jesus, Ilix just turns to fog.
Disappears like a puff of smoke.
okay. Well, as we're getting closer, I would probably cast Silence.
Ooh.
It does not last very long. It's 8 rounds, but it would give
So
us
are
a minute.
you sure? If it's going to be that short, is it worth it?
Well, I've got 3 second level spells per day left.
All right.
Is it worth it to cast one of your few spells?
You know what?
I
Fair
don't know
enough.
if that's worth it. to
Yeah,
be
I'm going to
honest.
hang back with the group from
I'm
the
gonna be so
group
upset
a little
if it's an
bit
empty pit.
and try to sneak up with them, but I don't want to I'm the one who's clunking around in fucking chainmail.
I mean, hide from undead might be more useful if you have. I don't know if you have spell slots for that.
I've one of that slot of that level
Okay,
left.
probably not worth it then. Because you should probably use that for a buff spell.
Well, divine favor is super good.
Yeah,
so
like I said, you should
I
use that
was-
for a buff spell.
Exactly.
Okay.
We see Bone Chest Magoo. That's the time.
Let's
So
begin
as
moving along.
as we sneak up though, I do want to like kind of like if we as soon as we can see people, if at all, or like lights or like shadows or hear people, I would kind of like to sort of stop the party so we can maybe decide a plan of action in advance.
Okay.
I can also detect
once-
evil, which
Why don't we
give me-
move forward, please?
what?
Move forward. Move where you're going to go.
Oh, move our token.
Yes. Okay. So from this position, let's actually nudge you down just a little. Yeah. So you guys come up to this, and there's a slant down into the pit, and you can hear some chanting coming from the other side. Which I suppose if somebody wants to give me knowledge or arcana, you can figure out what's being cast.
I do not have that knowledge.
Nope.
Oh,
Neither
no.
does Senesis.
Xenesis is paralyzed by fear of what she might find at the bottom of the pit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Havelock, arcana. Oh, I actually told you wrong, because that's identifying a spell effect that's in place. A spell that's being cast is actually spellcraft, so you guys get another
Okay.
chance.
Much better roll.
Indeed. I believe it's 15 plus spell level is the DC. Yeah, so you're both able to easily identify this as an animate dead spell from multiple people.
As I'm detecting evil and I'm looking around, am I noticing
Just evil everywhere. Just
all over?
everywhere. It's in.
The smoke is filled with evil now.
The-
The fog is filled with evil.
Well,
The air.
actually, yes. Maybe you didn't fire this off earlier. I'm not sure. But the ground itself and the air around you seems to contain an evil aura. You can still see more distinct evil auras off in the distance. You can see some like making their way down into the pit and some coming out of the pit. And you can see some far on the other side that are more stationary. And then there are two like groupings of them. They're like 6 to 12 each.
Can we hear where the chant is coming from?
Straight across from you, yes.
So there's a group of people that we can tell are the ones doing the chanting.
Yes.
And with the spellcrafter, we know they're the ones who are doing this spell.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna probably cast silence on them.
They are going to be like 120 feet from you.
Oh, I thought they were much closer.
What's the range of silence?
I'll tell you. 720 feet.
I think you're good.
So that is doable.
You do need a
Um,
specific target, though, don't you?
An area,
location,
20-foot radius.
Emanating around an object or creature touched.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Okay, do that.
Is it?
Why is the range 720
It
feet?
actually might not be touch. It might just be
I guess
creature
if
or
you
object
can-
as the
it's a clear
target.
day, you can do that.
It's definitely
All
not
right,
touched because it's got a
yeah.
long range.
Yep, it's long
I'm gonna
range, but you still have to
move
have a
in
target.
My companions.
Creature,
and
object,
say,
or point in space.
you're
Oh, you
rolling
can do a
up to
point in
it now.
space. That's news to me. I thought you had to cast
I
it
just
on
want to
something.
say, no matter
I
how this turns out, it's been an honor traveling with you all.
Plee looks at Havelock, puts his hand on Havelock's shoulders, looks him in the eye, and then like brings him in for a
Man, a
big
few
hug.
words, Leopold Clement.
Hello.
I'm not sure that Smitty can hear us.
Smitty, can you hear us?
Testing.
I
can hear, but I don't think Smitty can.
Yeah, I noticed that he was.
I can now because I'm
Okay, there you
fucking.
go.
The headphones just turn. Yeah, they're just turning off constantly.
Are your headphones Logitech G930?
No, they're too old for that. He said they were like 7 years old. I don't think the G930s are that old.
Maybe not. If it's a Logitech one, though, sometimes after a long time, they like default to this stupid setting in their code that basically makes it do like a thing called a shut-off interval, where it like tests the batteries by shutting off the headphones real quick, which is a terrible fucking design.
Yeah, I have no clue, but
Okay.
I don't think he even has a wireless headset. Do you?
I don't.
Yeah.
No, it's
Oh,
wired.
well then that might be a power issue on your computer then, wouldn't it?
It's
Probably a
probably
wiring issue.
just the issue of it
Yeah.
being old. It's just old.
It's old, and wiring does not hold up after that much time in a headset.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah, Plea, after Havelock gives his little speech, puts a hand on Havelock's shoulder, looks him in the eye, and like just stares for probably like 30 seconds longer than you'd think he'd be staring, and then like leans in and gives Havelock a hug. Probably looks like Flea was saying something, but you guys know that he wasn't.
Yeah, Havelock's gonna return the hug and pat Leopold on the shoulder, and give Gabby's greatsword another twirl.
Ilix is going to reach into her pocket and produce this small silver object and look at it closely for a moment before looking away with a slight glaze in her eyes and says, I suppose it's time.
Flea then looks at the rest of the party and is like, shall we head across?
So you guys are gonna go down into the pit,
Or
and
around?
then around it,
think-
or down through? I don't care either way. I just want to know.
I'm asking the party whether we should head around.
Well, who knows
suppose
what
it
drugs
will
they have in.
It may be difficult to crawl through a mass grave. I suggest we make use of what stable ground we have and attack from the flank.
Yes, I think Ilix is right about it.
Excellent. As we head around, Flea recommends casting all of those buff spells, and he reaches into his bag and pulls out a potion of bull strength and downs it.
All right.
Okay, I'm actually probably gonna prepare to cast Channel Vigor as soon as we have like the actual enemy. As soon as shit's about to pop off.
Yeah, death ward.
I think you're probably safe to cast Death Ward because it lasts 8 minutes.
Okay.
Alright. Well then, thus I cast it. Harper.
Yeah.
All right. The clock is ticking.
And we head around.
Yep.
Okay. So you will get over there, and let me move you over to this map. Just a second. Gosh, moving tokens is hard. So you'll be over here. Let me go ahead and draw a pit. It's going to be great. Best artistry of my life.
Looking forward to it.
I think that was sarcasm. Hey, it's the rivers of Nebraska.
Look, it's a pit.
Oh,
My suspension of disbelief is just at a full tilt right now.
Good. Working as intended. So, I believe you guys are approaching from the south side. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move your tokens down to here then, because I can't get to them behind that line.
Wow, is this a Jeep? This has so much suspension of disbelief.
Oh, there we go. Now I understand the pit, because before we were just on a line. But now I see the bottom shape of it. We're good.
Yes. Okay. Let's just go ahead and roll initiative now, because as you get closer to the sounds of chanting men, you will definitely encounter some minions.
Not
Of
liking the
course.
look of these initiative rolls. My peeps.
Yeah, it's not your best work.
Could be worse.
Famous last words.
Could be raining.
And with that, the sky opens up. No, I'm just kidding.
Please do. I already love you a little bit. I would love you a lot more.
And everything is difficult terrain because it's muddy and foggy.
Huh. Difficult terrain, you say?
Oh yeah, I forgot about your little nonsense. Okay.
Wait, you roll acrobatics to move through difficult terrain unencumbered. Wait a second, I wonder what my acrobatic skill is.
Okay, let me get a initiative roll for one of these folks. Oh shoot, do they not have... Damn it, okay. What's your initiative there, Eugene? What is it? Do. Initiative. Where the fuck is it hiding? There it is. Oh, nice. Classy. Okay. Well, there might be hope for you boys yet.
I take it their initiatives were not that great either.
Mostly that they have a -1 for some reason.
Undead?
Sure. Yep. Yep. Definitely.
Maybe they just don't have decks.
I think
At
that
all.
means
Um,
fun dead.
So please arrange your tokens in the way you're actually moving along, because I suspect that your
makes
range
sense.
characters are not in the front.
Phalanx formation.
Where's the... There we go.
I'll go first, as I'm the one that's war, and I step into the front. And I am detecting evil as we are moving up, and I am trying to get a beat on where these casters.
Sure. You're going to encounter some skellies right there, though, so that's where we will start combat.
Okay.
You're basically going to walk into them.
Cool.
Yeah, I think you run head first into one, and then you get hit on 3 sides. So that's cool. Let me just roll some attacks.
These are very stealthy zombies.
Well, they were just standing there, so the lack of breathing helps.
It is hard to listen for perfectly still zombies.
Fair enough.
I swear I hear some bones around here.
They're very good at listening to perfectly still humans.
I think they.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the perfectly still humans sound like this as they drop things everywhere, because apparently our stealth rolls are shit.
Like I think like I think everybody in our party just has like our coin purses just have like a little slit in the bottom. We're just constantly leaving a trail of coins, just like jangling all over the floor everywhere we go.
That's why Flea keeps everything in a bag of holding. Because
Okay.
he's not allowed to make noise.
Let's try to keep it moving along.
Mm.
So I'm going to guess that a 10 misses you even flat-footed. But
It does.
a 19 and 18 probably hit your flat-footed, so you'll take 7 points of damage total.
18 does not.
Really? You have 19 flat-footed AC?
Flat-footed is 19.
Damn. All right, so 5 points of damage for you. And that concludes surprise round. So I believe visibility is going to be about 15 feet. So I think, Ilix, you can see the one in front that attacked Havelock.
Yay!
So what you do?
Well, I go first.
You do? Oh, my
Yeah.
thing hasn't scrolled up. I'm sorry. Yep, Xenesis' turn.
Well, I can only see one.
Correct. You can kind of make out this one.
They're all around me.
Yep. So you can. This one's kind of concealed to you, but you know it's there. This one you have a pretty clear idea that it's there.
Okay. It's not really that many. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna hold my action until I see more of them, and then I'll channel.
So you are radiating a channel energy for when you see more skeletons. Is that clear? Okay.
Because I feel like the man can handle it.
The man.
Haha. You can also move because you're readying your standard action. So you can move if you'd like.
I'm just gonna move 5 feet.
Me and Plea can eat skeletons
Okay.
alive.
Okay, I use my Hunter's Bond and say, strike for the long bones. They support most of the weight, and confer a +2 to hit and damage versus undead to you all. And then I'm going to take a single shot at this nearest skeleton, which looks like that. And it's just that first attack.
Oh, cool.
The to hit is a 34, and the damage is 10.
Okay. That was easy.
When I hear Ilix's words and I see the zombie next to me's head fucking explode, I kind of crouch down and swing my great at their femurs specifically. All the femurs.
Oh,
Oof.
wait. Hold on just a second here. They might be immune to piercing.
If you said they're skeleton, shouldn't it only
Usually-
be bludgeoning?
Usually it's DR over bludgeoning and DR over
Yeah,
Correct.
bludgeoning or slashing, piercing.
1 second. I don't have their shit pulled up.
I like how the fucking that sounded like it's something from Star.
5 over bludgeoning. So they'd still die. Okay. We're good. So you slice it. Which one?
This one. Well, I was gonna. Yeah.
Nice job.
You were gonna what?
Well, I was gonna say I was hoping to take them both out at once, but obviously.
Oh,
My sword got caught on the leg bone, on the second leg bone.
so following Elix's advice, you swung for the long bone, but your sword got stuck.
It's true.
Okay.
Plea takes a quick step over here.
It's not
and,
your turn.
What? Oh.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I am the ruler.
It's their turn.
It's not his turn.
Oh, well, it's
There,
not on
there's
the
something that we don't see in the turn order. but
Correct.
it's their turn.
Yeah, there were those guys
Absolutely
cast-
correct.
Huh, okay.
Let's see. What's he gonna do? Okay. So what's gonna happen here? Havelock, why don't you give me a perception check?
Boop, boop, boop.
Okay, that'll do it. So you're gonna notice several skeletons around you, and one guy kind of standing amongst them, who is like blending in with them a little bit.
Up in this way, or? Oh, shit.
Nice.
Just to be clear, Havelock is the only one that has been able to discern Eugene from the rest of the Skellies. And when you do see him, he appears to be casting a spell.
Spread out, necromancer!
Let's see. I think it actually describes their fighting style, so hold on a second.
I can't see him.
Leopold.
Okay.
It's not
So-
the name I associate with necromancy.
He appears to have cast a spell and be holding it.
Can I spellcraft?
You certainly can. He appears to be holding on to a Dispel Magic spell.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
Take care.
Then
The
you
necromancer is going to dispel magic.
let's see. Can I just roll that from his sheet? Because should be great.
Nice intel.
Sweet. And then you'll hear some chanting come from your east. And you will take 12 points of negative energy damage. I think Plea will too. Stand by.
No save?
Well, you have your death ward. You're immune to it.
Negative
You-
energy?
Drain and any negative energy effects, including channeled negative energy.
Oh, look at that. Actually, you all get hit by this, except for Leopold.
I'm good though.
I believe it's a will save for half for
It
channel
is a
energy.
Yeah, if it's channel
Yep.
it is, and then
Will
Zoo's immune.
negates, I believe.
No, I
Or
think
not
it's
negate.
will for half.
Will for half, is it? Yeah, that is true. Ah!
And then
Rep.
Zoo's healed by it.
Oh yeah, Zuzu is healed by it. That's
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. I'm a living god!
Thank you for Asma.
Okay. So Plea, I think, makes the save. Ilix obviously doesn't. So you'll take 12.
Second one tonight.
And then Havelock is immune. So yeah, that's it. All right, Plea, your turn.
Plea.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Step.
I stand corrected. The skeletons still need to attack, don't they? Stupid minions.
Do they go on Eugenie's turn or?
Yes,
they're all-
they do. They're all going together. Okay, so we'll just do these. I know. I'm sorry. There's so fucking many.
You keep teasing me with my turn.
Yep. So they're gonna move up. 2 of them are gonna attack Havelock for.
Zeus sees them once they move up, so does
Yes.
her ready to action go off before their attack?
Yes.
Wait.
She does see more, so yes.
Okay, well, let me. You keep. Well, okay.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it for me, and then I
Oh, and
will.
I kill them all.
I'm gonna continue.
To 46.
30-foot radius centered on the cleric. Oh my fuck.
Okay. So all the skeletons die.
Yes.
I'm not gonna bother marking all of them. You know they're all dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, guys, this is super scary.
Yeah,
She
how
says,
about-
being the one woman fucking undead murdering machine.
As Havelock says that, I just like smile at Eugenie. And Vincent?
Vincent, right?
Mhm.
What a
Get
bird.
Vinny.
All right, Plea. It's actually your turn.
Okay, are you sure?
Hug time.
Yep. If you'd like to springboard over all the skeletons that your cleric just created, then you
I
can.
create stirrups again.
Just
Plea,
throw
I
him up with
choose
the blade of
you.
your sword.
Yeah, I think Plea moves up to here and grabs Eugenie.
Of course he does. 27 will succeed.
29.
So you have him grappled.
Yay.
Leopold.
You said this was all difficult terrain. Was
No, I was lying.
No, it
That's
was
a
a
joke.
joke. At the it could be
I thought
worse. It could be
actually
raining.
was.
Yeah, I did too.
I thought it was too.
No, if it was raining, and then it would all be mud, and then
No, that was
because I asked for it.
that was a joke. I guess I thought that was clear. Sorry.
I think I'm the only one who got that. Sorry.
No, you said it so.
Well, because they were joking about it raining, and so I was just kind of rolling with it.
I got you, Darp. I got you.
This is
I'm
D&D. There's no place for jokes here.
Yeah,
I was gonna shit up in you.
humor
run
is
up
anathema
and
to this.
I was gonna run up and shoot Eugene, but then I see this other dude sitting here, so I'm gonna shoot him once and then reload with Swift because I moved. So
Okay.
You see our monk that took the murder bill.
17 is going to hit their touch AC.
so that is 8 damage for point blank.
Gotcha.
Oh god, where are my bullets? Oh, there.
I think that's your turn, right, Xenesis?
Alrighty. Oh, okay. I'm gonna move forward just a bit because I can't see. I don't know how close I actually want to get.
You have a crossbow.
No, I do. Oh, I have a light crossbow.
But you can only see like
He's
15
yeah,
feet.
15 feet is your line of sight.
Nice.
Here, let me give you an aura so you can tell. Everything in the white circle is visible to you.
Legit. Alright. I'm gonna try to shoot at this dude. Or gal. Okay. Nope. I don't think I did.
That does not connect. Ilix.
Ilix is going to move forward, but she's going to flank around a little bit. Yeah. I think I've seen my companions sort of fire off in this area.
You've seen them move there. Well, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause
I appreciate.
I think
yeah,
I would see the.
yeah, probably.
I move up there and I spot this fellow, and I'm going to plank him. So 24 and 8.
24 will hit. 8 will definitely not.
8 is the damage.
Oh,
Only the first
gotcha.
one because I moved. So the second attack doesn't have.
All right, fair enough. Havelock.
Havelock is going to charge this fellow, Vincent.
Okay.
So that will be a +2 to this roll.
And a -2 on AC.
And a -2 to AC. First attack.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
I
the
was
second
about to say.
attack, does not count.
All right, 20 damage. And now their turn.
I'm sending you to the boneyard, motherfucker. Not this boneyard. The other. I can see how. Okay, so I know we're in a boneyard, but I meant the other bone.
Oh,
Now's not the
you're
time for
embarrassing
overcomplicated
us.
references.
Eugene is going to release his triggered Dispel Magic spell on Havelock.
Ooh.
So there will be a caster level check here, which he rolled a nat 20 on, so that's a thing. Now I have to remember how Dispel Magic works, but I believe the highest spell gets dispelled.
It gets to he has to make a save, I think. Or was it the caster level check to cast while grappled?
No.
No, he
it's
already
not
already
targeted.
cast the spell.
Oh,
has
that's
it.
right. He just had.
He had it
Targeted
held.
Dispel one object creature spell DC equals 11 plus the spellcaster's level. So I guess
Yeah, nat 20 would definitely succeed.
make a dispel check and compare that to the highest caster level.
Yeah. So whatever your highest caster level spell is that you had as a buff is gone.
Did you roll for concentration, or did you roll the dispel check as a separate thing?
Just to be clear, he already cast the spell before he was grappled. He was holding on to the charge.
Yeah, he prepared.
You were notified that he cast the spell, and you identified it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'm just seeing what you rolled because I wasn't.
I rolled nat 20 on the spellcaster check to dispel magic.
Okay. This guy is amazingly canny fellow. Already knew we were walking up with Death Ward on.
Well, he actually had it.
On.
He had it held for other reasons, but then you obliterated all his skeletons. So, because the book actually describes that they take turns casting dispel magic to stop you from using fireball and stuff like that. But obviously, they can't stop you from channeling energy. So,
The giant divine middle finger.
pretty much. Vincent, Jesus, Vincent is getting pounded in the ass. I think he's gonna take a step back and cast Hold Person on the person who is the biggest threat to him, which would be Havelock. So I need a will save from you.
Nice.
That'll do. So you're not held. The save or suck has ended. Eugene is going to try to get out. It's probably not going to succeed, but
Good luck.
yeah, he failed. So continue on with your progression of evil.
Progressive murder. Also my new band name.
That one is a 28, which will succeed, so he is pinned.
Okay. Havelock, go ahead and restore that buff that I had you take off, because I don't think he can actually hold the charge on Dispel Magic, because it's not a touch spell. So, that's my bad.
Okay.
Leopold.
Okay. I'm gonna take a 5 foot. Well, I don't really need. Oh, no, I do. Well, shit. That doesn't put me within sight range, does it? Oh, no, it does. Okay. Good.
I think
And
you
now I'm
might
gonna-
have some light cover though,
Why?
because the Havelock is kind of in the way.
Because
I don't know.
the Havelock shaped entity is
In between you.
yeah.
I use a grit to ricochet off Eugene.
No.
Oh my
God,
I don't have any, so
That's funny.
'cause I used it all.
I
But I'm just
I
gonna
appreciate that reference.
Yeah, I'm just going to fucking unload on this dude. So, yeah,
Okay.
fire, swift reload, fire, and then use a paper one, and then fire. So I ain't got no bullet in the gun, but 3 is it. So that would be 9, 9, and 12.
Okay. Is that? I'm not at my desk right now. Hold on. I was just
There's a
getting.
28, a 30, and a 27.
Oh yeah.
The yucks
Xenesis.
I'm getting.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot at Eugene. Well, I guess as a player, the character, I don't know. I'm gonna shoot at the bald dude. No. Alright.
Well, he is pinned. Let me see.
I mean, what's his AC? I mean, Pinned is only like he has no dex to AC.
Okay.
Oh, that actually makes it higher because his dex is -1.
I don't.
That doesn't make
It
it
removes
higher.
his bonus. I don't think it makes him.
Nope, it's better. I've decided. Just kidding. No, you miss. Ilix, proceed.
Ilix, I think, is going to. I think she's not going to move, but she is going to reconfirm her hunter's bond in case we have another wave of these skelliemans coming up. And she is going to hold an arrow until she sees a target come. Because she sees, I don't think she doesn't even actually know that Eugenie and Plea are over there. So
I think she can infer because Plea springboarded into the dark.
Well, she doesn't know exactly where though.
I can hear struggling over there, but I
Yep.
don't. Yeah.
Havelock.
Ah, yes. the Plea
I'm gonna
struggle
move
sniper.
around this way. Do I get flanking on a pinned creature?
Yes,
I
technically.
mean, I guess.
I still threaten him.
Yep. So this does not have flanking included. So that would be a 20 to hit. Oh, I rolled a 3.
All right, so 20 damage. Eugene's turn. Oh man, he's in a bad way, isn't he?
Not going so great, huh?
And you can take verbal and mental actions, and you can attempt to escape.
Verbal or mental actions.
If
believe
they
you
attempt
can
to
also
cast a
use-
spell or spell-like ability, there's a super high DC, but they can do that.
That's fine. He's going to channel negative energy because that's a supernatural ability.
Yep.
You can do that.
Ooh, that's a lot of 5s there, boys.
Ouch.
That'll be 18 damage for anybody within 30 feet who does not make the save.
Nice.
Which I think
You don't need to make the save.
Oh, that's right. Shit, we should have put this on someone else. I have like probably one of the highest will saves in the party.
It's more for the death effect.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, isn't that technically been dispelled?
no, I
Well, will
already
negates-
backtracked that.
Oh.
How much is it half?
Yeah, do I
18?
succeed? Because I think I'm
It's
the lowest.
18 total, so you'll take 9 if you succeed,
Did I
which
succeed
everybody
with the
did.
17?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead, please.
He is pinned, so I will use my special thing to coup de grace.
Coup de Grace.
It is an automatic crit, so you can just add the damages.
26. He's very much still alive.
Then he has to do a fort save with a DC 36 to not die.
Yep.
He's gonna be fine. His master will come and resurrect him.
I mean,
he rolled a
that's true.
3. He's dead.
It's not a life insurance policy so much as a utility insurance policy.
Life,
Uh,
unlife assurance.
Yeah, on life
Plea-
assurance.
walks up to Xenesis, gravely wounded, and asks and looks over at Ilix and Leopold,
So great.
and asks if she has a channel that might be used to heal them
Yeah.
before we enter into further combat.
As Eugene is dying, I will kneel down next to him and hold his hand and say, "It's all right, brother. It's all right. We've got you now." And then I will just start praying to Pharasma in like the most sadistic manner you possibly can.
Nice.
Like locking dead eyes right with him. Like, yeah, motherfucker, I'm sending you.
Out of character, Travis, if you try to use, if you kill a helpless creature, you do not get grit back.
I didn't kill a. No. I killed Vincent. I got a grit back.
Yeah.
I was talking about. Is he dead so the channel doesn't heal him?
Oh.
Hmm.
It can only be used to harm or heal.
I mean, my
It-
gun's out. in
She has
case he starts
selective
moving.
channel anyway, so
But
it's...
I
Oh,
have
okay.
selective channeling.
I think like he should just be standing over him with the gun barrel placed to his forehead and being like, "Okay, keep going. One more time. I'm getting all this grip back."
Do you get the extra Healy bonus?
Mhm.
No, it's not.
Not
Nope.
on channel.
Only on the spell.
I believe it's only on cure spells specifically.
Net gain, yeah.
I'm gonna
It also
question-
counts for mass cure wipe.
And
like-
probably the heal spell as well. But anywho...
Actually, no.
Oh, weird.
Would it be
Wait, what?
appropriate to like rip out their tongue? And I guess we don't have
No.
time for that.
Pharasma?
Well, I mean, so they don't get resurrected or stuff. Because if you get rid of the heart and the eye, the tongue. The
Oh, they'd
brain,
just be
Uh,
turned
chop
into
off-
skeletons.
Chop off their
Okay.
legs.
Desecrating corpses for Asmins. What?
Yeah. How do
Okay.
we keep running into this?
So I believe between the praying and the healing and the cutting of bodies, at least 2 minutes have passed.
I wasn't saying
Heal?
that we actually do. It was a hey, should we
No.
do?
Let out of character. We will not stop
Okay,
at all. Not to loot, not to anything. We're just gonna keep going.
all right.
Please,
Yeah.
please, science. We don't have time to waste, and continues moving on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm moving forward.
Okay.
Toward the chain.
The tower is going to be to your east, so I can move
Oh.
you over there if you'd like.
I was
Sure.
gonna look for something vaguely potion-like, but let's get moving.
There's a tower?
Yes, I suppose. Here, I'll pop you over to the world map real quick. And we can kind of make some decisions.
Excuse me.
Yeah, because we don't see most of this.
That's
Oh, there we
all
go. Hello. Yeah, that
Oh,
that would have made our
now-
decisions way more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Lol.
okay.
How did we not see this?
Because it was
blacked
foggy.
out.
Very foggy.
This is like Silent
Oh,
Hill.
this
Evil
tower.
Once you
Can't
once
ignore.
once you engaged in combat, you were able to make out the tower.
Cool.
So did we hear the chanting from the tower?
No, you assume it was Eugene and Vincent.
Oh, I
Gotcha.
see.
Lee recommends that we rush the tower before our buffs run
Yeah.
out.
Yep, I'm running at the tower.
Okay.
Gabby's-
I reload my weapon.
As Plea rushes the tower, he signs to Xenesis, "Don't be afraid to shoot if you don't have a spell to cast."
So the map of the tower is actually going to be flipped like 90 degrees because
Ooh, coming on the right side.
whoever made this is retarded. That's
Uh-huh.
why.
Yeah, that's about what I expect out of
I'll pretend to be surprised that the people who made the maps in a campaign are retarded.
It's even better because everything on that page for the secondary maps has the same grid except for the tower, which is rotated fucking 45 degrees, and it's not even the right direction.
Well, man, all map makers I think really are pretty dumb, just as humans.
That's so kind of you to say to yourself.
Merely dumb.
So I had to strip the grid off of this map because I refused to rotate it. So
Okay, fun.
here we are.
Okay. I'm gonna rush up. Well, I guess if we analyze there's
I
gotta
don't
be like
want to waste any
magic
time.
in place.
is
I
the
know,
thing.
but All right, fuck it. I'm death warded. I'm casting divine favor on myself, and then running up to
Okay.
try to force the door.
You're all gonna be shot with arrows from above.
Yep.
How many fucking dudes are there? Jesus. Okay. So that's a 23, a 21, a 23, a 18, a 14, and a 22. So I believe it doesn't matter who that's shooting at.
I have 21 AC, so some of them.
Okay.
Mine's 20.
Mine's 21.
I actually lost track of how many dice I rolled. Should have been 7 or 8. So I think there's 2 for sure misses in there. And the rest of it I will just randomly divvy amongst the party to save time.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be your flat-footed AC because you weren't aware they were there.
We were running. Does that add any benefit?
A little, yeah. Let me just roll 78. Fuck it.
Hopefully they all targeted me, because my flat-footed is 19. Not a Dexy fella.
Mine's
Right.
supposedly 16. But
Plea
maybe
takes
6
6.
isn't ag, right?
Havelock 8. Synesis 1. Havelock 1. Plea 6. Leopold 4. Elix 1.
Well, so much for that cure.
Well, it's better to have it and, just
Yeah.
be back where we were.
Then use it.
Do we need initiatives?
Nope.
Okay.
Not unless you're
Um,
engaging them in combat.
Do we succeed
where
at
are they?
running into the building out of their line of sight?
Well,
Which was our goal.
yes, you're inside the building. I think you are out of line of sight where you currently are. If you were to move into like the center area, the tower is open
Oh.
like that, so
Gotcha.
they would be able to shoot down. Of course, you're not aware of that, but I'm just letting.
Well, we could
Yeah.
probably see from, like...
It doesn't look great from the outside. There's like 3 feet of wall up above that wood that is still there, so you actually can't see the top. So I didn't tell you that. So
No, but like now that we're inside, if we were to like look into the central area, we could probably see that it's lit by the moonlight.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Unless
it'll be a little glowy, that's for sure. Yeah.
As we get inside, Plea reaches into his bag, grabs a potion of cure moderate wounds, and downs it. Just need to
Okay.
double- Cure moderate is level 2 spell, so plus.
Okay. I'm going to quickly cast
Oh.
about.
I missed a little detail here. My bad. The stone doors are actually barred from the inside.
Oh, okay. Well, Plea does that as soon as we're out of the line of sight of the
I
archers
believe
above.
I believe you'd still be out of line of sight right up against the wall. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we, I guess, notice that the bars are barred.
Yes.
Doors are barred.
Remarkably,
Yeah.
a pair of remarkably a pair of massive stone doors still hangs within the entrance of the tower's battered facade.
Plea attempts to kick them open.
Havelock assists.
Not quite.
Unnecessary.
I'm going to fire 5 adamantium bullets, 3 from Gracie,
Oh my god.
3 from Gracie.
Why so
and
many?
2
Start with one. Start with one. Just start with
It's
one.
stone.
Like,
Fuck.
I
No,
know.
I'm done with this.
Don't waste ammunition unnecessarily because
Hey,
it's cool.
Hey, hey, hey.
Adamantium.
This is the out of combat stuff, or out of character stuff we're trying to get away from, so let him do his thing.
What the actual fuck?
It was the gun buckler.
Oh,
I also
Jesus.
reloaded 2 barrels on the gun buckler and fired with those. And I assume point blank because I'm right next to it.
Okay, so the first 4 shots. Oh, you did adamantium
Yep.
because you're a crazy person.
Money! I'm firing money at it!
Pretty much. All right, so that bypasses hardness of objects. So that is what, 16, 30, 41?
I believe so.
Yep.
You just shot more money at this tower than the tower is worth.
Yep. So, your good friend Leopold sees you struggling to open the door,
45.
and he just fires a little silhouette around you, and a plea-shaped piece of stone falls out, and you can all gain access to the inside now.
He seasonally walk up to the door, kick it once, and then fires 5 bullets
Yep.
around Flea.
Uh-huh.
You said we ain't got no time. You're welcome.
He's right.
He stands there, literally shocked, just like
Hashtag
afraid to move until he sees Leopold pass.
Havelock shoves him through the door.
Okay,
keep it
Flea goes
moving.
through the door.
I reload with regular shot because I'm not
Okay.
spending any more money.
In here, it's in relatively good shape. The walls of the entrance hallway display several stone sundials. A doorway to the southeast opens to a small rubble-strewn antechamber, while a makeshift curtain of woolen blankets blocks another doorway to the northeast. So that's going to be backwards.
God, man, yeah, they did a great job with that.
Why? That's
They
so...
flipped this for no reason?
I guess. That's dumb. I don't care. Moving on. So yeah,
Okay.
there's the woolen blankets to your northwest, and then there is a little doorway over here that goes into the center chamber.
Yeah, I would look up at the stairs and probably say, that's where the archers are up. I don't see any sign of Auren Vrood.
If you guys cover the door, we can shoot at the archers.
I've got an idea as well. And I would pick up the door, the fallen door, and say, I think I can get up the stairs with this.
Flea gets under the door with him and
Yeah,
holds
can
it
we-
above.
Roman shield it.
I'm not sure where the stairs go. Hold on.
I thought they would go. That's a fair
Up.
point, actually. It looks like they go up, but it kind of doesn't look like they.
I
go
think
up to there.
you can probably see from, like, if you stand in that doorway, you could probably see that second floor is just all but collapsed. There's not really anything up there. And that would make sense considering there's all this rubble and stuff around here.
Gotcha.
The
So
tower
it's
is,
just archers up there.
yeah,
and
it's
that's
not
it.
in good shape here at all.
How'd they get
Well, they're not
Uh,
afraid for their lives, so they probably just
Clearly.
walk there.
I'm gonna move around and look at this thing.
Okay. I think that will kick off initiative. Yeah, definitely.
Jesus.
Yes.
Jeebs.
My initiative. I kind of don't like going first, but that's
You can always delay.
yeah.
The
And
nice
you
thing
can
about going
always make
first is
people
you
bleed.
can always just be like, I'm gonna hold my turn until after this person, and then they're after that person for the rest of the turn.
Mm.
Yeah, you don't have to ready an action even either. You can just
I say I delay my
till
turn until
another
after
person.
this person.
Gotcha. Okay. That's good to know. Oh God, it's a huge hand.
Is this the same thing like the thing from Legend of Zelda, the wall climbers?
It is
Wallmaster.
a Havelock. When you round this corner, you are attacked and probably somewhat alarmed by the fact that a large, like, giant-sized hand comes crawling around the corner.
Yes, that definitely is not what I expected.
It's going to roll 29 for attack. So I assume that hits.
That's gonna hit.
It gives you a thumbs up.
You'll take 10 damage, and it also has grab, so he gets the opportunity to try to grapple you.
I don't know how this works.
CMD is 22. I assume he's
Um,
got very good CMB considering it is a hand.
there is that, yeah. He rolled a 23.
Oh, of course he did.
So you are grappled. And then I'll sort the turn order here.
Wait, what's your CMD?
22.
Wow.
Even with the divine favor.
Divine Favor does not increase
Ah.
CMD.
Okay,
I was thinking bless.
so there's that one. And that should probably get, the other people on the board. Well, that's not right. Oh, does he not have a token? Ah, fuck it. That's how we do. I was pretty sure I had a token for him, but I must not have put it in there yet. Alas, there is no time for such things. Xenesis, you see a hand jump out and attack Havelock. What do you do?
No, shoot. Well, does the crossbow ever get jammed? Because mine
God.
just might have.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so you definitely miss.
It catches the arrow and cleans its nails.
She shoots me in the back.
Ah!
And the victim.
Anyway, hand time. Okay. The hand has you grabbed, Havelock, and it gets a little bit of blood from yours on it. And after that happens, you see your blood kind of absorb into its flesh faster than you might assume possible. Yeah, from there, I don't really know that you know much, but you see that happen.
Flee!
Oh, here we go. I had to find the rules for multiple grapplers because I don't know the rules for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe he has to. Well, he'd basically kind of let go and attack you again. Yeah, that's probably his best option.
Does it have constrict?
It does not.
Then
He's going to roll 21 against AC. So that probably
that
misses,
will
actually.
That will just
Really? Okay.
have a 20.
So let me do another grapple check. Okay, so 10 damage and 27 to grapple. So you're still grappled. And then I need to get our good friend Auren Vrood in the turn order.
Oh dear.
Oh, he didn't roll very good. That's okay.
Oh Lord, he coming.
And then the other baddies will go to there. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so you will see another hand arrive here.
Fuck.
And now it's your turn, Havelock. If you'd
There
like,
are more of them. I don't have anything for this. I don't believe. I guess I will try to escape the grapple.
you can do anything that requires one hand as well. So if you want to just attack it, you may.
Yeah, but I guess that's what I'll do, but it's not very good.
Not happy about
I'll use my swift action to activate Judgment, Justice, and I don't think anything gives me CMD. So I'll go Judgment and Justice and Destruction. Hunter's Bond is over, I think, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know if these are undead.
I mean, probably.
I mean, they could be
Got
Assuming that
knowledge.
they are. Yeah.
Nobody's rolled any knowledges, so.
Nope.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna cast Channel Vigor on myself instead of trying to attack it. For haste.
Nice.
Okay.
Because that'll last a while.
Not that long.
Well,
Leopold?
for 800. That is an upsetting creature that I saw. Because I probably didn't see it until just now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna unload on it with 3 normal shots.
Oh, I should religion check it as well. To see if I
Yeah,
can tell
probably.
what it does.
So that'll be damage-wise. I don't know what their touch is, but it is
They
touch
do
and
have
damage is.
-4 to Dex while they're grappling, as well as being
Cool.
grappled.
So that'll be 13, 12, and
13 damage on the first shot?
No, I was counting the rapid fire at the end.
Oh, so how much damage total?
That would be 30.
30?
Yep, because I fired 3 times.
All right.
For 6, 11, and 12.
Ilix.
Plus 1.
Okay. I am going to sidestep here, and I'm going to see if I think I can see it, based on that. And I'm going to do a knowledge check to see if this is indeed a manster
Okay.
of
But
an undead variety.
we'll wait for your roll, and I'll just give you guys both the same thing.
So
Well,
that would be a 17 if it's undead.
they are
I have
undead. 17, 10 plus CR is your thing. So, yep. You both recognize these as giant crawling hands.
Cool.
Plea does not.
Gross.
Havelock can ask me one question, and so can you.
Okie doke.
Defenses.
Well, they're undead, so they have typical immune undead traits. And they... Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
I guess that might count. They also have pretty large pustules on them.
Gotcha. So hitting them probably makes the pustules explode.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
My question would be special attacks.
I think grab.
Yeah, they've
Got-
got
Go ahead
grab.
and say that's probably one.
You know that these creatures also tend to have marked quarry, so they become attuned to a specific target. And once they are attuned to that target, they become aware of that target's location, basically continuously, regardless of whether or not you're invisible or concealed or anything. They always know where you are.
Okay, cool. I'm going to shoot it.
I duck.
So my to hit there will be a 24.
Okay, that will hit.
And the damage would be 14.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Okay, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right, Plea.
Plea runs to Havelock's Age and makes a single punch in an attempt to Stunning Fist. Just the first one. I think I crit.
Shabuya
Just
If
completely,
it dies, then it doesn't need to be stunned.
completely unnecessary, but okay. Oh, those are linked. Damn it. Oh well, that's fine.
Well, I mean, it's one of those I didn't know if I could kill it, so.
It is actually Vrood's turn now.
All right, here it
Oh
comes.
shit, there he is.
He's going to emerge from his tent.
Should we use the Eclipse card?
Not unless we have to.
You should not have come here. We warned you. And he is going to cast a spell. Yeah, that's probably his opening move. Alright. Things are gonna get spicy. He casts Circle of Death
So should.
on that square.
How big is this circle?
40-foot radius burst.
What?
Yeah.
So you all need to make fort saves or die.
Is there a limit to how much can be affected?
Um,
Or is
Good.
it just everybody?
Good point. I believe there is a limit. Let me double check that. But just go ahead and roll me fort saves just in case.
Yeah, if I was a smart person, I should have prepared this spell.
It is 1d4 hit die worth of living creatures per caster level. What is his caster level?
Would probably be.
Okay, it's
Amazing.
that. And so actually need to roll that. Thanks for keeping me honest.
Well, it seems like I would use that spell on my cleric in my game if that was infinite. Because I can start casting these now. Because I think it's a 6th.
Yeah, 6th level.
Yeah, no, I would totally be taking that.
Well, he's
You
much
can't-
higher,
you can't.
much higher than 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Circle of Death is like a 7th level spell.
Okay.
So he can affect 32 hit die worth of creatures. So I believe that is 4 level 8 characters.
He can affect me.
Yes. 4 level 8 characters.
Okay, so I'm going to roll some random characters.
It's actually, there's an order. It's whoever's closest to the blast is the order.
Oh. Okay, so Elix is last then. And so, what is our
I think Plea
DC?
dies.
Yep, I do too.
Well, you have options here, guys.
Hero points, cards, all those things.
This is Circle
Now's
of
the
Death?
time to use them.
Yes,
This is Circle of Death, so you get
You
your
guys roll
special
will
thing.
save?
it's fort save.
42.
It's for
Oh, you're right.
Oh, I know what I can do. Wait, you said 40-foot radius?
Correct.
It was this point, right?
Correct.
What? Cool. I am so sorry, Alex. I am going to play my keys card and go immediately.
Okay.
Charge his ass.
So this slightly interrupts the turn order because I get to go in the middle of his
The
turn.
fuck are you doing?
I played my card,
You-
which lets me go immediately.
Okay, but it's immediately after something that already resolved. We need to resolve the Circle of Death.
Oh,
That already happened.
I misunderstood how that card works. My bad.
You can go immediately, but we have to resolve this first.
I can see how you misinterpret.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I totally get what where you're coming from, but we need to decide what happens here.
Yeah, well, I won't do it because I will probably.
Fair enough.
use it. So can you give me that card back because I don't have the ability to put it back?
You can right click and pick it up, can't you?
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know that's how you did that. Thank
Yep. Okay. Anyway, let's see here. DC is that. Okay, so Ilix and Plea are in jeopardy. So is Havelock. So, what's your plan?
Can I use a hero point to re-roll?
Absolutely.
you. When you cheat death with hero points, what does that do?
It requires
You
2
just
hero
dropped a
points.
0. You just dropped
Well,
a 0
I have
and
3,
don't die.
so
Yeah, you have 0 health though if you do that.
gotcha. Okay, I will use one of my hero points to attempt to re-roll my fort
Okay.
save.
Fair enough.
As will I.
No, Ilix, you're fine, because you didn't even get hit.
Okay. I'm sorry, I thought you said my name. Never mind.
Nope.
I'm
Oh,
going to stick with
fort save.
23.
Okay.
Which would be a 27 with Death Ward.
Okay. So, Plea, you feel like you get very, very, very close to death, but you don't. You survive somehow. Okay.
Pharasma fills me with energy.
Well,
Let's go with that.
I
Sure.
use the power of Pharasma.
You-
Hero power
As
of
he
Pharasma.
casts Circle of Death, some like random tourist walks in and goes, "Hey, do you guys know the direction to?"
It just liquefies.
Yeah.
How tall is the tower? Is the tower only 40 feet tall? Because then can you just say like an archer just falls from the ceiling?
Oh my
The
goodness.
skeletons.
Yeah,
Oh.
they're already dead. Good try though.
Damn it.
Let's see. Okay. Interesting. He seems frustrated that none of you died. But we continue on. Xenesis.
Alright, I'm gonna
Oh wait,
prepare.
did you re-roll, Xenesis?
You never told me to reroll.
You
so I
do
didn't
need to
think I-
re-roll because you rolled a 15. So do you want to burn a hero point? Oh boy.
Do I burn another one or
Can
So-
I use a card instead of burning a hero point because you can cheat death? But can I use my twins card to let her re-roll a d20 that she just made?
Yes.
Slap her down.
I believe that is how that works.
Yeah, it's a crown.
Wait, so did I burn a hero point to reroll?
Correct.
Or did
Well,
I burn 2 hero points to reroll?
Just one.
Oh.
So you still have 2, but now you get to re-roll for it one more time because
Because
I'm
he's
using
spending a card.
to try to. And then if that doesn't work,
Ah,
oh thank goodness.
thank goodness.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Fuck this guy in his circles of death. Please hug him.
Cool.
Alright.
Alright. I suppose I will have dispel magic like pre-prepared or preparing.
For what?
If the evil dude casts something, I'll do my best to dispel. So I guess I'm holding my turn.
Oh, you're trying to counterspell him.
Yeah.
Okay.
For a future spell.
You will need to get line of sight on him in order to do that. But otherwise, that is probably not a bad plan.
Okay.
So, do you want to move?
I had a question. So if I'm holding a spell, that means I can't like cast another spell another turn.
Correct.
You have stated that your ready to action is that you're going to cast a spell magic the next time he casts a spell. That is my understanding. So that is using your standard action this round. If we get to the next round and you haven't done it, then you don't lose the spell because you didn't cast it. Does that make sense?
But I can do something else? Or-
You can do
Yes.
something else, or you can do that again.
Yeah, you can do that again if you'd like.
Okay, cool. Alright.
Okay, Monsty turn. He's going to approach and attack plea.
Haha.
You've activated my trap card.
Hello
Was-
there.
Now we see who the better grappler is: a giant literal hand, or the hands of death.
Well, he rolled a 15, so he doesn't even hit you.
Doesn't even hit me.
So, he waddles over to you and tries to grab you.
I imagine that he just kind of tries to flick a little bit, but it doesn't have any energy behind it.
Yeah, sure. I think that my good friend Auren Vrood here is going to cast a spell. I think this one needs a target, so...
Wait, he gets 2 turns that order?
Did he already go? Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, it was the.
You're right.
He went right before Zoo.
You right. I got confused because we mixed things up a lot. All right, Havelock.
Good
Okay,
catch.
Havelock is gonna roar, Auren Vrood! And he will step up and swing at this hand.
Oh, you have haste too, don't you?
Full attack. Triple attack.
Oh boy.
BB.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus.
Oh, and the third attack.
I've been saving everything. I've got Judgment Surge Destruction, Judgment Surge Justice, Haste, and Divine Favor. This is what it all has been
You-
saved for.
Yeah.
You overkill by 34 damage.
Yes.
And didn't even use all your attacks.
Slice every single finger off.
Leopold.
Just do the evil monkey point at it. Like after you fucking kill it.
I've got a bone to pick with you. Get it? Because do you get it?
Yeah, we get it.
It's adorable.
Does he get it?
I am going to shoot at him once and reload with a swift action. Because that's all I can do. Don't know what his touch is, but 9 damages.
I actually
10
don't
actually,
either
sorry.
offhand. Not that good. He takes 9 damage.
10, point blank. He's within 30.
10.
Yep.
Oh, actually, no, he doesn't. He doesn't take
What
any
do
damage.
you mean?
You shoot him and the bullet just harmlessly bounces off his breastplate. It's very strange.
Oh, I got something for this boyo.
I'm so excited.
After I see that plink, instead of reloading with that, I'm going to reload as a swift action with adamantium bullets.
Oh, okay, it's a good choice.
Fuck this guy.
Ilix, your turn.
Oh, I'm going to yell, I think he's wearing adamantium! So, hopefully Ilix can fucking just pepper this fucker.
So I am going to run over here, and then I'm going to use my, I think I can get there and have line of sight. I'm going to spend my Waxworks card, as a shield in order to take an additional standard action.
Can you move that far?
I run,
Oh, okay. Sure.
and then an extra standard, and then I'm going to shoot adamantium arrow at him.
Isn't running a full round?
No, you can use the run action to take a -4 to your AC.
Right.
Oh, okay.
But you get to move 4 times your movement speed.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I spend the card to so
It's OP in my opinion.
So, what card are you spending again?
the Waxworks.
Which remind me what that does?
The shield Waxworks will let me take on my turn. I gain an additional standard or move action.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Find me no more grief.
Can
And
we make Sorry, go ahead.
and then I take a shot at him with the adamantium arrow.
Okay.
Nice.
Just the one arrow?
Unfortunately,
If you
yes,
ran.
I can't do any more. I'm actually gonna say I've gone to there because I would get within 30 feet.
Okay.
Of my.
Wait.
So that gives me.
Didn't you get an extra standard action?
just a standard action. A full round action would let me attack multiple times.
Yeah.
Well, no, but you can use your second standard action to attack again.
Well, running was a full round, right?
Nope. Running is a move action.
I think it's full round, but I'll check.
I'll look it up.
Sprinting more than your first increment of movement is considered 2 actions. So it's considered a move in a standard.
Yeah, I moved like 90 feet.
Now you can sprint, but there's the ×4 movement, but what that does is it infers a -2 AC. Because you can't really dodge when you're just beelining. But that standard action let him shoot once, I think.
Yeah, that's how I've interpreted it. Because if you could just run and then do a regular action, that would be pretty
That'd
powerful.
be great, but it would be powerful.
So yeah, it's a 26 to hit him, and 9 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to trigger my entangling shot, which will let me get to tangling attack. He's entangled for 1 round.
Ah, it is a full
If
round.
my and that's a free action. So he takes 9 damage and is entangled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That makes him much easier to grapple.
Yeah, you'd think.
Wait,
You
keep
can run
using
as a
these
full
things.
round action.
did I get a turn?
It is a full round action.
Did you just get me a turn?
No?
That he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Yeah.
he was
After
after
Alex.
He doesn't
Just-
want you to hug him.
Yeah.
That's all. He's like, no.
No huggies.
Here comes the death.
Yeah,
There's
go
a
ahead.
good touch and a bad touch.
Here comes the love.
I run up to this guy and I give him a hug. A menacing hug.
Wait, isn't that the homunculus from?
Mm-hmm.
21.
Okay.
That seems racist.
21, you say. Oh, yeah, why wouldn't CMD be in a different spot? Sure, you know. Ha, no. Nope.
Yeah, I figured. I rolled a 5. Not much I can do.
Okay. Now it's his turn. Rar.
Punch him in the throat.
No. He's actually going to, What is he gonna do here?
Maybe
Well,
a
that's
little
what
bit
he's supposed to do, but I don't think that's on the table anymore.
Cast buff spells on the hands.
No.
I'd go for it.
Just give me a second. I gotta think about his situation here.
I will be right back while you figure that out. Gotta pee.
Okay. Okay. So he's actually going to take a full withdrawal action. And he is going to fly up over the wall. And
Get back here, you coward!
I will. I'll wait for Plea to return.
Piece of shit.
Didn't Zoo have a ready to action to dispel him if he
Yeah,
tried
but I
anything?
don't think flying. I think that's just his natural ability.
He did not cast a spell.
Oh, he's just had the.
fly.
Correct.
Could be cast on him already.
Yeah, that's.
That could
If-
probably what he was doing in the first round.
Probably what he was doing when he heard fucking 7 gunshots go off.
I mean, that's a reasonable thing to do. Okay, so we're inside walls, but there's no ceiling above us.
He's gonna fly out through a gap in the ceiling above. Yeah.
Well,
I
fuck.
essentially did this.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. That would actually take so fucking long to do that.
Yeah.
Mythbusters tried that.
Did it work?
Magic adamantium bullet.
I don't think so. I think it was busted. Alright, he flies away, so does that mean it ends our turn?
Well, I'm waiting for Plea. I'm waiting
Oh.
for him to get back from the bathroom because there are some story things that happen here.
Much appreciated. I was listening, but could not really respond.
Okay, so he takes a full withdraw and
Yep.
he flies up over the wall, and he turns back to you guys and he says, "When next we meet, I shall split your hearts upon the gallows spire."
Pussy.
What was that last word? The music is
Gallows
kind of
spire.
Gallows spire.
Gallows spire. Okay.
The
Yeah. Just like the super high pitch part, like right as he said it in the super low voice. And then he just disappears.
Yep.
Son of a gun.
Xenesis, it's your turn.
He's not fucking gone.
Well, there are a lot of hands in the way. I can't even see the party. Suppose a move. I don't know. I guess while I have the chance, I'll just cast Magic Circle, which is against evil.
Magic circle? I don't know what that is.
Let me link it one moment.
Do I feel like he was lying? Or bluffing?
You get the hunch that he wouldn't just leave you here alive.
Yeah, I didn't think so. We're fucking up all his plans.
And especially given what you know of him, he's a pretty vengeful guy. So, take that as you will.
Yeah. I don't think we're done here yet.
So you're doing Magic Circle against evil, I would assume?
Correct. And I move there.
10-foot radius emanation from touched creature.
So who are you putting the Magic Circle against evil on?
I'm gonna put it on Havelock. Because I figured Havelock
fucking-
and...
Fucking buff to the guild, boys!
Go ahead and give yourself a 10-foot aura to keep track of that. Havelock.
Okay. Well, I mean, I saw him take off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna walk up here to Plea, and do I see... Wasn't there a thing?
Yeah, it was on his shoulder.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say, brace yourselves. I don't think we're out of this yet. I don't think Vrood would be so foolish. Is there any other way out of here?
Not that
Apart
you can
from through
see.
the roof? All right.
Okay. Out of character, Darp, is like something gonna happen in the turn order very quickly?
I don't think you
Why?
should tell us that. He's
Okay, never
keeping
mind.
us in turn order.
Well, it's
for
like
a
one of
reason.
the okay. It was one of those like if like there's a brief moment where like things are not happening to us, like we could look through our bags and
No.
sort of talk. Okay. Well, I just don't see
Alright.
any enemies. I'm confused.
20 feet. I'm gonna run outside.
Please stops Havelock or raises his hand to Havelock
The archers.
and points at Ilix around the corner.
I rush over to Ilix. I don't know what you're trying to convey with that.
You know what? I don't know what I'm trying to convey with that either. But I
You
have a
just-
reason for it.
You just see Ilix glare like panting and like glaring up at the roof. You've never seen her look like this.
Where'd it
before.
go?
Straight up through the roof.
Son of a. Yeah, I'm done.
Leopold?
Going to move. Gonna move to here, and I'm going to look for something. Anything moving around to ensure. Oh, fuck!
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. You... Man. I don't know what I can even give you with that.
I mean, I'm like hypersonic, like fucking
Yeah, but
daredevil shit.
there's some things going on that prevent you from hearing, and you definitely can't see him. So, I don't think I can really give you anything other than
Air pressure.
you know where he went out of the building. Is that all you want to do with your turn?
Is there a square outside of the building where I think he went? Like he would, if whatever it was flew in a straight line or went in a straight line out of the building. Is there anywhere that I could, just as a long shot in the dark? Because fuck
Doesn't
it.
even need to be a straight line because you have fucking ricochet.
Yeah, but it costs a grit, so no.
Okay.
I don't think so. Because
Then that's
there's
about it.
basically a 3D cone moving up from you, and the farther
I
away it
will-
gets, the more squares there are.
Random. Yeah.
I will ready an action to shoot anything that appears.
That's what I was looking for. Ilix.
Ilix is going to say, like, hiss under her breath, "Come on, if we can't have him, then we'll have his archers." And she's going to step down here. Can I see any of the archers in the floor above?
Yeah, you can see them kind of aiming down into that room. They haven't noticed you yet, but
Okay. If I have a line of sight on one of them, I'm going to shoot him.
okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
So, yep, I will take a single longbow shot. I doubt he's within 30 feet, but he is undead, so it'd be 28 and 9 for damage.
Okay. You're very certain that your arrow should have hit, but some reason it flies through him.
What?
Detect magic.
Through his ribs, specifically.
Oh,
course.
because he's got DR.
Immune.
Piercing.
Yeah.
Pleat.
He reaches into his bag, pulls out the wand of spider climb that has been stored in there for a very long time.
There we go. That's nice.
And beckons, hands it, like holds it out towards Genesis so that she can grab it and attempt to use it on them.
Like a baton in a relay
Okay.
race.
Well,
Okay.
it's not on anyone's spell list, so like that's the
Right.
reason Zoo doesn't have it. But she can attempt to cast it on us.
She can. Just for clarity, Vrood's turn is after please.
Yes.
So.
Eventually.
Yes. Okay. I do like that method of communication. Vrood is going to do that. And then he is going to move there. And then things will get real spicy. Soonish. Xenesis.
Alrighty, I will rush over to P and grab the spider monkey thing.
Wand of
One
spider,
of spider
climb.
climb.
It's
Wand
not
of
far off.
spider climb. And what do I need to roll to?
Is it on your spell list?
It's not.
No.
She has to UMD.
You'll have to cast, or after roll, use magic device.
Ah, shit. Yeah, the thing closed out. Sorry, fam.
Do you have the UMD rules pulled up there, Ryan?
Yeah, I do.
Nice. I appreciate that. That's not going to do it. I don't even need to see the rules for
Does
that.
not expend a charge. It just
Correct.
doesn't do anything.
Havelock.
I'm gonna cast Cure Moderate Wounds on myself
Not a bad choice.
for 16 points.
Leopold.
Have I seen anything during this time that I've been staring up in this cone?
Nope. Perhaps some wisps of fog, but I'm not sure that would indicate to you that there's a person there.
I don't hear any chanting, any kind of
You
spellcasting.
sure don't. It's really kind of weird.
Well, I will bring. Okay. I mean, I was just looking around. I was still going to do something.
Okay, feel free.
Bring out musket, move to here and cover, and start trying to aim for some skeletons.
Okay. So no more readied action.
Well, I mean, I can't.
You should be able to move
You can-
and pull a weapon and also shoot already.
Yeah. You can, readying an action
Well-
is just that. It's readying one of
Alright,
your actions.
Already a musket shot.
For if you see him, I assume.
Yeah, if I see him for sure.
Ilix.
I'm going to, I guess, now that I can see up and out the top of the tower, do I see... let me throw you that sick perception. I don't see him, like, hanging out up in the air above the tower.
No, you sure don't.
Ugh. Okay. I'm going to try to take another shot at these skeletons. Ooh! So that is a 23 to hit
Yeah, you'll hit.
and a 16 on the damage. Or sorry, no, a 15 on the damage.
For that first roll.
Yeah, just that first one. I don't think the second one probably hits unless a 19 will hit. And if a 19 does hit, then it would be a 11.
Okay, so you do hit, and you'll deal damage, but not as much as you would have thought.
Unsurprising.
And Pleat.
On Pleat's turn, he reaches into his bag and downs a potion of displacement.
Ooh.
I have concealment.
Partial, right? It's like blur.
20%
20%?
mischance. Total concealment.
50%. Nice.
Well, I guess I'll try to.
It's actually Vrood's turn. Give me just a moment here. I know that the Roll20 is confusing there with that. Alright, he's going to move to there, and then he's going to cast a spell, but oddly there is no sound, which is weird.
It's like silent.
Okay, Leopold, I'm going to need a fort save from you, and then we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
Woof.
I
Okay.
would
What's
roll
happening?
that.
Rope one.
Or I would.
What's
You
happening?
have 8 hit die, so Leopold, you suddenly feel a panic overcome you, and it's paired with a nausea. So I think that you maybe just feel really sick about this situation, and you want to get out of here. So you are panicked and sickened for 11 rounds.
All right, well, I'm just gonna go play Satisfactory later, folks.
Fuck.
You might as well take control of my token because honestly, I don't know where you want me to, but you'll probably sprint me outside. So
Leopold, what's wrong? And I imagine he's going like,
I
ah!
have no idea. And I'm just gonna
Existential dread.
Something has overtaken Leopold. He's panicking. Ah.
Where's Leopold to? Oh, never mind. I guess that's not an evil spell.
Drops what it's holding and runs from its source of fear.
Which is something inside the tower. He's not sure what.
Okay. So he just runs in a random direction.
Yes.
Do I need to roll to know what?
Yeah, there will be a penalty because you didn't actually hear or see the spell cast.
Oh.
But you see the results, so yeah, like you can try to infer what happened.
Actually, I can't even see Leopold on the map, so maybe technically I don't even see.
Well, you heard Elix shout out, so
Okay.
just roll it.
So what is it?
Ar-
Spellcraft?
This one
Is it
would be
Arcana?
Arcana because it was already cast.
Oh, that's the effect. She's
Yep.
identifying this. Okay.
Fuck.
Nope.
That's a no. Sorry.
Fear?
And then Leopold actually lied to you. It's only 8 rounds, but still, that's quite a bit. But we'll try to get rolling along here. So Xenesis,
Fun. Rolling.
what are you doing, Xenesis?
Well, I suppose I have this wand in my hand. Try to use it.
Okay.
Fuck. I break
That's
it?
a mishap. Great.
Ugh.
One sec.
Okay, so resolve that. Havelock, what are you doing?
I'm gonna detect. I'm gonna move. Where was Leopold when he got freaked out?
I'm near the middle of the tower,
Yeah,
Here?
like in the south.
you
part.
saw me
Oh,
go
you're
down.
down
this
there.
way.
Jesus.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to there, and I'm gonna start detecting evil, looking around to see if I can see any. It will take 3 rounds before that gets up to the point where I can pinpoint an actual.
You know it's somewhere inside the tower.
Okay. It's in here with us still.
Leopold.
Wizard, cast your arcane magics. Fuck.
I sprint away in a random direction that you decide, Dart, because I have no idea where he is, where I'm going, or what. Because if I'm panicked, I have to run away, right?
I believe so.
I have to flee, so yes. So I just run in some direction.
So I will just roll a d8, and that'll be the square around you. We'll do it the same way as splash weapons.
I'm so sorry.
That's a 2, so you're actually going to run in Havelock's direction. So I think it makes
Go
sense.
towards friends.
Maybe you run into his arms because you're so scared.
In the arms of the
I
Havelock.
got you, little guy. Come here.
Ilix.
We can't stay bunched up like this. We need to spread out. And so I think Ilix is going to come over here and get by the door and sort of peek outside to see if she can see any shenanigans going on out there, just to kind of watch our backs in case we got more bad dudes trailing in.
Fair enough.
Would you like me to throw you a perception?
Sure. Please, go ahead.
Plee reaches into his bag and pulls out a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds.
Okay.
And downs it while he waits for Xenesis to cast the spell on him.
Ilix, you don't see anything suspect outside, just lots of fog.
Okay.
Now it is Vrood's turn. Oh, what's next? He's just gonna keep doing that shit, isn't he? Okay. It is gonna be... Is that a cone? It is a cone. Does that hit... Oh no, it looks moved. So just these folks. I need... What save is that? Why don't you tell me to save, you bastard? Hold on. Or is there no save? There's gotta be a save. God damn
I'm
it.
turning off Divine Favor. I'm assuming it's expiring around now.
Oh, there is no saving throw. What? That's fucking nutty. Okay.
You guys are all just fucked.
Alright, so Leopold and Havelock, you are both fatigued. As waves of negative energy come spilling out of the center area. Why, are you immune to that? But it doesn't do
Death Ward.
it doesn't do damage though.
Negative energy effects.
Interesting. I think that you are immune to that then. That
Okay.
makes sense to me.
I am not. So I'm just slowly draining
Now
away
you're,
in your
now
arms
you're just
with
running
no way of
away
stopping it.
slower.
Stumbling away.
Xenesis.
Auren Vrood really hates Leopold. I was wrong. We should have put the ward on him.
Stumbling
Alright.
away.
Does the wand work this time?
I didn't see what you rolled.
A 20.
20.
Yes, it succeeds. I have spider climb.
Oh, thank God. Climb up the wall. I believe I did it.
Isn't UMD 20 plus the spell level?
For wands, it's just 20.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
Unless it's on your spell list, in which case it's free.
right. So he has spider climb. That's your standard. Do you want to move?
Maybe get to our. He points
Yeah,
around the
I
corner
would
at our
probably try
friends and signs. Maybe
buff more.
dispel whatever's happening to Leopold, as he feels tentacly and
Yeah,
climby.
I feel like never mind. Just out of character. I won't say anything. That's 30.
Havelock.
So I'm gonna continue detecting evil. I'm assuming if he got me and Leopold around where I am, why can I? My token's like all blurry around the edges. I'm assuming that he is within line of sight, so I'm gonna continue concentrating to see if I can pick out where he is. But this will only tell me how many evil creatures. This round. Next round will give locations.
Okay.
Bait me, Auren, Vrood.
So still in the tower, kind of floating above the ground somewhere.
As a free action, I want to give Leopold a hug.
Feel free.
That's the hug. Weakly, but he accepts
Is that going to be a grapple check?
it. Just a light hug.
Okay.
I don't think. I mean, that's a standard action to do.
Leopold, I'm going to pick a new direction for you.
Goodbye, friend.
After the wave of magic hits you, I rolled a 7, so... Well, that doesn't make sense. That's into the tower. Let's say you run into this corner.
He lopes into the corner.
Ilix.
I think she is going to come around here. And I don't know that she'll move that far. And she'll look over to Havelock and say, "Do you see anything yet?"
Focusing. Enhance.
Get ready. I'll tell you where to shoot in a moment.
Okay, so slight engineering question about how this tower is designed.
Straight wall with stone. You could probably find handholds if you needed them, but you don't because you have spider climb.
So, like, the inner ring is open to the ceiling, and it's this ring over here. But
that's
there's
if
a
you
roof
go
above.
up like a third floor, basically.
Okay. But like where I'm standing right now, there's a roof above me. Is what I'm.
Yes, there are some holes in it though, so you could potentially climb out on top because obviously Vrood flew out right above you where you're standing.
Okay. Yeah. How tall is that ceiling?
Probably 15
above
feet.
me? 15 feet.
Yep.
I am going to wait. What's 15 feet? No, never mind. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to climb. I'm going to spend a key point to add 20 feet to my movement, which makes my total movement this round 8 level 70 feet. And I'm going to climb out the hole in the roof and up the tower on the outside.
Okay.
I don't know how far I get.
How many feet did you get again?
I get 70 feet.
You can get all the way up to the top, and you'll be greeted by a bunch of skeletons.
Cool. I'll just put myself here.
And they will all promptly fire upon you.
Fair enough.
Luckily he has
Gotta
a
do this to me. That's 3 misses. That's probably 2 hits there. That's going to be 21, and that's a 20. So yeah, they'll hit you.
How many hit? Because you have to roll
2.
concealment.
Just
2
stand
misses.
by. I'm getting another one here.
Okay.
That one will also hit you. 51, 19, 84. So 2 hits. Some d8s is what I need in my life right about now. So that's 9 and 6 for 15.
Well, roll mischance.
I already did.
Oh,
That's what the percentage die was.
gotcha. I didn't. Okay.
Yep,
How
I'm
much?
on top
15?
of it. 15.
Okay.
Okay, so you're up the wall. Is that your turn?
Yeah. If that's my movement, then yeah.
Okay. Vrood's
Oh wait,
turn.
no, I get.
Well, your hands have to
No, it's
stay on the wall.
Yeah, but that's my movement, so I'm
Okay.
gonna use my standard action to move actually to here.
So a second movement. Okay.
A second movement. And they're wielding bows, so I don't have to roll acrobatics.
Very true. Okay. So he is going to. Ooh, what's this spell do?
Xenesis, can you dispel magic?
I sure can.
Come here and get ready. We'll bring him down together.
Ah, that's boring. I don't want that one.
We're both just gonna have to hang in there.
Ooh. Ooh, I like this one. Now if I could just spell it, then we would be really well off. Okay, so between my 2 party members there, all right, Havelock, do you want heads or tails?
Walker.
Tails.
All right.
Outsourcing to the correct person.
We all know our strengths.
Okay, in that case, he is going to cast this spell on Havelock, and I believe he's going to attempt that. So I need a will save from you.
All right.
Oh wait, the saves are weird on this spell. Will negates or none see text. So what, is there a save on this one? Oh no, there's not, because it goes against your existing stats. So never mind, I lied to you. He is going to attempt to disarm you. Let's see. Use your caster level in place of your combat maneuver bonus. That seems fair. So that plus, oh yeah, that's like a 27. So he disarms you of Gabby's greatsword.
No!
Some sort of strange force rips it from your hands and throws it on the ground in this direction. Oh, you can't see where I'm pointing. Stand by. That direction. So it lands in this square here.
Bastard.
Xenesis.
Alrighty, I will try to catch up to my teammate. And, yeah. And then, I will have Dispelled Magic prepared.
You can just cast it. Okay, aren't you casting it on Leopold? I thought that was your plan.
That was not my plan.
That
I
wasn't
wanted
my
her to
plan,
have it
'cause
ready.
Okay.
My plan is that Auren Vrood's gonna do something even more scary than make Leopold sick. So I'd rather save it, quote unquote, for something else.
Okay. I guess what I'll point out is that you have no visual cues and no auditory cues of when he's casting. So I'm not really sure how you're planning to stop him.
Do assuming he'll reappear sooner or later.
Yeah, can you target a square with the spell magic?
Yeah, but all right,
It's
that's fine.
dangerous.
Havelock.
Well, I continue concentrating while I pick up Gabby's greatsword,
Okay.
and I should now be able to detect the location of evil Auren.
Yep. You know he is in this square. Some 20 feet off the ground.
Okay. I point it out and I say, there he is. He's in the middle of the room, right over there.
Oh.
And I run back there. I guess I sheath Gabby's greatsword and pull out my crossbow. I'm not going to use the crossbow because that feels like too many actions.
Okay. Leopold.
I continue running.
Yeah, let me find my little tracker here. I believe you have 6 rounds remaining. I'll give you a random direction. Into Xenosis's arms.
Aww.
You're quite fortunate with these.
Elix.
Embrace him.
I think Ilix can probably see where I'm pointing.
Tanner?
Sorry, I had my boom up.
There we go.
My apologies. I said, yeah, I step in, looking where Havelock's pointing, and I drop a shit ton of arrows on him.
Okay.
So this is, yeah. So 24.
Well, probably full concealment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but these are adamantine arrows.
Oh, good
'cause
call.
I know. So we've got I don't think I get any bonuses on this, so these are just going to be the flat numbers.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 17 and an 81, so your first shot will miss.
Okay.
Your second shot will hit.
So hopefully he has a arrow sticking out of him.
I think he does, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So yeah, he does have an arrow sticking out of some part of him. You're not really sure where, so it still doesn't give you like better than 50% chance to hit, but you have an idea of what square he might be in.
If he moves, we'll know.
Yep.
Yeah,
So,
I was going to say.
Pleat.
Plee is going to power attack flurry. I've not done this
So
ever.
now he's playing a monk, boys and girls.
Now I'm playing a monk correctly. I'm gonna start off hitting this guy, but any extra attacks will go to this guy. And if he dies too, I will 5-foot step and finish with this guy. I don't know if any of these will kill anything.
We'll
so.
find out.
-2 to all of them, but +4 to all their damage.
Okay.
Normal punch series.
So 26
I got
and
it.
18 damage on the first one.
The rest will miss if they have any minuses. So-
Okay, they do. They all do.
So, 18 damage, so minus... Oh, actually, you're bludgeoning, so that's fine. It was 19, you said? Damage?
18 damage.
18. Oh, that perfectly kills this one. Cool.
My damage seems really low on that, actually.
Yeah,
Let me make sure
+6.
that's right.
+6 seems a little low for...
Especially since my strength is buffed right now, so I'm gonna double check that.
Okay, well,
I mean,
we're gonna...
it kills it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're gonna move
Keep
on,
going.
but yeah.
Xenesis, we can see him now. Dispel Leopold. We need our gunslinger.
Yeah, alright.
It's Auren Vrood's turn, sorry.
Dang it.
Let me add a turn tracker here just for sanity. There, that should be more clear, I hope.
Much more better.
Okay. He is going to cast a spell, because that's what he do. What's this one do? There's so many spells to choose from. Oh, that's dirty. I like it. He has 3 potential targets. Oh, poor Leopold.
Choose me, for God's sake!
I
Don't target Leopold again!
It's the dice. The dice are the way they are. If you hit, da 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 da. So there's no save on this one either. Jesus Christ, spells at this level are crazy. So he just has to hit you. That seems crazy powerful, but I guess it's level 5, so such is life. Okay, so he's gonna do range touch attack. Ooh, he whiffs it. He whiffs it real bad.
Thank God. In my panic, I duck. Like, just afraid of nothing, I just duck. And it just goes,
I actually love that explanation a lot.
He's trying to run down through the floor.
Well, actually, what's your touch AC?
I think it's like, I mean, if it's a nat 1, it's still considered
It's
a
not a
ranged
nat
attack.
1, but it's pretty low.
My touch AC, I still have my dex, I believe is 19? It's 16.
Wow.
So.
Okay, well, as long as it's higher than 14, you should be good.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Xenesis.
Alright, I will dispel our lovely Leopold and whatever ails him.
Okay, so you're casting
Poe.
Dispel Magic.
Our lovely Leopold.
Alrighty. You'll need to roll a spellcaster check,
Okay.
which is going to
Oh,
be d20 plus 8.
Bam.
Holy shit, yep.
Nice.
Leopold, you find yourself completely cured.
Holy shit.
That is the power of my hugs.
Well, I was lucky to end up here. Thank you, Zen. I don't know what happened.
Havelock.
I'm tracking him, and I'm gonna step into the room here and level my crossbow and just point him out when I see him.
So let's do it this way. I'll just mark him as invisible, because you can see him, and there's an arrow,
Right.
so you know what square he's in. He's just
I can
invisible.
see his aura, and I'm pointing it out to Leopold and Ilix specifically. I don't know if I should even attack though, because then it breaks my concentration.
Well,
Yeah, I'm actually
okay. He does have an arrow sticking out of him, so
okay. So
if that's enough for you,
I guess it just kind of depends on if the GM is going to allow us to like.
I think that's
guess his
fair.
Square base.
Yeah, I would allow like throwing flour on invisible things, so I think having an
Yeah.
arrow sticking out of him makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
Flower arrow.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to shoot my crossbow at him.
Did you have the crossbow out?
Yeah,
Yes.
I did it last
Oh,
turn.
okay, sure.
I sheathed Gabby's greatsword.
Oh,
and
yeah, you
shot
did.
And,
My bad.
Picked up my crossbow. Oh, fuck.
Nice.
With Bane. Fuck, I didn't say with Bane. God damn.
Well, what would Bane do for you anyway?
Extra 2d6.
Go for it.
Yeah. Or 2d8 maybe?
I think it's
Oh.
2d6.
Oh, okay. I'll roll 2d6.
So that's 21
21.
minus that. So
right.
that damage. Nice. Okay. Leopold.
Now he's got an arrow and a bolt.
I'm actually going to make it so you can't see his health bar because he's invisible, so you don't have any visual cues of what he actually looks like in terms of health.
That's fair. Could probably see his blood squirting out.
Squirt, squirt, squirt,
How
squirt,
high
squirt.
up is he from me?
20 feet or so.
So this will not be against his touch AC for like the first.
For the first
But
time ever.
I'm gonna 5-foot step, look up, see the. Oh wait, no, it is
Yeah, it'd be within 30.
cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna fucking let her rip. I'm gonna let her rip with everything.
That's 25 feet,
So-
so just barely.
I'm gonna do Oh no, I can't. The buckler isn't adamantium. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire the adamantium pistol ball, reload an adamantium pistol ball and fire it, and shove in the paper cartridges with another one. So it's gonna be 3. Cause
Okay.
fuck this guy.
He is still invisible. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Well, I hope that one doesn't miss.
19. But against touch. Okay, so let's just look at these first. His touch is that. So in theory, those will all hit. Let's check miss chance. That is an 89, so first one's fine. 38, second one misses. Or the rapid shot misses, I should say.
Okay.
And the last one's a 19, so unfortunately your crit also
Son of a bitch.
misses.
Come on. Would have confirmed though?
Yeah, because it's touch AC, so you would have.
The
Would
wizard.
you? Hang on, I want to see the rules on that.
Or
Real
a
quick.
necromancer.
You have to hit. You have to crit, and you didn't because you didn't hit him.
Yeah, you miss. Sorry, boss. Concealment can't be overcome by D20s.
Yep.
Ilix.
I'm going to 5 foot in, and I am going to pound the same area that he was pounding. But I think that I am going to. Let's see here. I'm going to. Fuck it. I'm going to do deadly aim. And
Okay.
see what happens. So, yeah, I don't think that I'm within the point blank range. So Go ahead.
You miss with both shots. Well,
Both shots?
unless what's your first attack?
The first attack's a 21.
Okay, so I didn't know if you get any bonuses on it. So yeah, you miss.
It's adamantine. I don't
No,
that's-
that doesn't do you. Sorry.
Okay.
Although you do note that down though that you miss with an adamantine because you get a 50% chance of recovering lost ammunition when you miss.
I don't.
Yeah, bullets don't count.
That would be OP as fuck.
That would be so broken. All right, plea.
Do you want to have these skeletons just go on my turn because you didn't have them go on his turn?
You know what? They're all
Or-
confused. Sure, let's just
Okay.
move on. I forgot to
Okay.
do them.
That's fine.
You guys
Yeah,
got a
since they-
divine boon. Your skeletons were confused for one round.
Yeah, they were confused by the spider climbing up to attack them.
Pharasma smiles.
Yes, I will once again attempt to flurry. I think I will still power attack on these. Hopefully, I'll just roll better. So 17 damage. The second one is obviously miss. That's a miss, and the 17, I guess.
Yeah.
The 15 it misses.
Those
So
all
just
miss.
17 damage.
Okay.
Goddamn. This is why I don't flurry, guys. I fucking roll 3s.
You very narrowly miss killing him. That's insane. All right. Auren Vrood's turn. He does not like the way things are starting to progress. He is going to. Does he have any? Oh, he fucking does. That's for sure a thing that's happening. Okay, so he is going to fly down to, well, let's just pick a target. Yep, Havelock it is. He's going to fly down to Havelock. You'll see, I guess, an arrow and a bolt just kind of float towards you. And there will be a glowing ball that just sort of touches you or tries to touch you.
Is it evil? Because he has magic circle on, so...
Yeah, that's only evil summoned creatures, though. It gives him a bonus to AC, but it doesn't prevent him from being targeted. Let's see. Melee touch is going to be that. Woof, I don't think he's going to make that.
Well, my touch AC is shitty.
You
Well,
also get
he
2 resistance bonus on saves.
Yeah, you do.
he
Is it-
rolled
that's
a
protection.
he rolled a 14 melee touch. I believe you have a bonus to AC from protection from evil. So I don't think that would hit. I don't know what your touch AC is though.
My YPCG, I hit some combination of keys that totally fucking destroyed it, so I have to
In Roll20 it says your touch AC is 12, and I think the bonus from protection from evil is 2 or 3.
I do not
Just blinked
update
it.
Roll20 period, but
Oh.
that might be.
+2, yeah.
What's your dex bonus? Because your touch is basically just your 10 plus dex.
It's probably like go with that.
Okay, so I think you do get hit then. I don't know if there's any effects to you other than damage, but I will check that. He has so many spells. Fuck. All right, so 1d6 per 2, so it's gonna be per caster levels. So that's actually gonna be 5d6. 10, 13, 19 damage.
Okay.
And I believe that's it.
No
Yes.
save.
There's no
So touch
no
that.
save because he's just draining health from you and into him. So it's a matter of hitting you is what determines the success.
If it's energy drain, he's immune to it.
It's not energy drain.
It's just health.
Okay.
Okay.
At least it's not described that way. So. Xenesis.
I think my friend looks like he needs a heal.
I've got it.
Okay, so you don't need a heal. Alright. Well then, I will run up to Havelock and cast Shield of Faith.
Oh, okay.
Havelock.
All right.
Force field.
I am gonna drop my crossbow and pull out Gabby's greatsword, and I can't full round because I have to draw my sword, which I guess can move back. Just the first one then, plus Bane, obvious. Do you want me to call it every turn, or do you trust me?
He's the only one there.
I think that's fine. So I rolled 30.
Oh, baby!
I rolled 35, so that's a swing
Oh,
and a
it
miss.
Wait, what?
Ah,
No,
Oh, right.
he needs to
hit.
roll. Yep.
yeah, he's
Leopold.
concealed.
I thought concealment was only 20 with the... Oh,
He's invisible.
Full concealment, so he's totally invisible.
shit. Well, fucking full round it is. Let's try to fucking do this. I can't see any part of him, yeah?
Just throwing money to the wind. Yeah, you can't.
Just bolts. If we hit him
Actually,
with...
no! Fuck this guy! If I threw black powder all over him, would we be able to actually make out pieces of him?
Yeah.
I would probably take it to partial concealment at that point. If you can hit him.
That's 20 rather than...
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can hit him
it's
with.
a square.
Yeah, well,
Oh, Xenesis.
he's sort of floating above the ground a little ways, but.
Yes, Havelock.
Alchemical items.
Oh, fuck yes. But isn't there splash damage or you're near?
That's
I grab-
negligible.
It's always one.
It's like nothing.
Damage.
How
From the
how
one
many
side.
how many doses of black powder would you say I'd have to use?
Oh god.
Like a handful would be like 5.
I think 5 seems fair, but you have to hit him with it.
I mean, I'm just kind of fucking like pocket sanding.
Pocket
I'll-
sand.
I'll even
That's-
take a 5 foot.
That's
step right
fine,
here.
but I think you still have to hit him because
I'm just pocket sand.
5 foot is a big area. Like,
Yeah, it's a large cubic area.
Fine, I'll shoot him. Or I won't. Never mind.
23. Yeah, 23 would hit. Let's check. 49.
Oh fuck.
That's just mean.
It's
Alex.
125 cubic feet, so
Ilix is doing what Ilix do, and we throw in some. Is he? I think he's probably, if he's close enough to touch him, he's close enough for me to get point blank.
Oh, motherfucker, I forgot the skeletons again. God damn it. Okay.
You're fine.
Okay, long.
They're all the way over here. I understand.
Yeah.
Well, I hit it. Hang on
I
just
don't
a
even
second.
do that
while
much
it
damage,
goes.
to be honest. Okay.
Okay, so 22 and 24 are my attack rolls. I don't think he's undead, so I don't get anything else.
Correct. So the first one would miss outright, but the second one, ooh, that's a 94 right there, fam.
So he takes 14 damage from an adamantine arrow.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to shoot?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna shoot some bows. I have what? I have 7
some bows,
skellies
Bryce.
left.
You have 5 skellies left.
What?
I see 5, unless there's 2 more that you're not showing on the map.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I must have done this wrong. There's supposed to be 8 skeletons total. Fuck
Oh.
it. It's fine. We'll just leave it.
Okay.
It is what it is. The fight is already, like, kind of not balanced from the get-go, so. Because Circle of Death is real nasty. Alright, that's a miss and a miss. Ooh, that's an 18, so that's pretty good. So that'll be, what, 25? 24? Yeah. So that's 1 shot into the group somewhere, and then I have 2 more rolls. That's 2 misses. So 1 hit. Let me just roll a party member. He is going to shoot at Ilix. I assume a 24 will hit you.
Yeah.
So I will roll 1d8. That's going to be 11 points of damage.
Ah!
Miss. Oh wait, it's Plea's turn. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, I will, once again, flurry. This time I will not power attack, I will just flurry. And all my extra attacks will go on the next one over.
Okay.
So 29, 19, 17,
Yeah,
19.
you'll kill the first one, and then I assume 5-foot step and
Yep.
punch
The
the
rest of them-
second one.
On the second one, do any of them hit?
Yeah, you'll kill the second one.
Cool.
Well, actually, no, you won't, because 17 and 18 are not high enough.
Gotcha.
19 is, though. So I guess you know as AC now. Congratulations.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Vrood's
Just roll all the
turn.
numbers until you figured it out.
Vrood liked the result that he got out of that last spell that he cast, so I think he's going to do it again, because Hims needs some HP.
Son of a gun.
Well, now you have
Okay, so he rolled that's like a 10. That's gonna miss real bad. However, he gets to keep the spell, so that's handy. Skeletons get to fire on their actual turn this time. Okay. Longbows crit on 1920, don't they?
I think so.
Yeah, so that's a potential crit.
Oh no, it is long.
That's a hit, and that's also a hit, so that's...
Do they get to attack, like the ones next to me, do they get to attack or do I get to attack them?
The one directly adjacent to you, I assume you'd get an AOO on when it fires, but just give me a moment here. 4 skellies, that's a crit confirm. Granted, that's the first one I rolled, so if you do kill him, then that will interrupt his action.
Cool. I will see if I kill him.
You don't.
I don't.
So he does get a crit, and then there was 2 other hits. That'll be fun. Okay.
This is why I grapple, guys.
Your hit still seems low to me, but that's beside the point.
No, my plus hit is right. It's 12 plus 12, but like I keep
so-
rolling super shit.
Xenesis, you're going to take 18 damage. And Ilix is going to take another 12. Right, 12? Yeah, 12. And Vrood missed his spell, so that's the turn. Xenesis.
Alrighty, well, I'll throw an acid bomb at him.
Alright, I dig it.
It's ranged, right? Haha, balls.
Okay, theoretically that would hit. Let's find out. That's a 34. So you throw the vial and it flies up into the air and where you think he is and just passes through him and lands somewhere over here and blows up.
I don't know where over here is.
In the middle of the tower somewhere. Have luck.
All right, so I am gonna switch my destruction judgment to smite, which at this level would basically give me a good aligned. With that, does that overcome adamantine?
No.
Okay, then I will, and I'll full attack.
Okay.
My last full attack with Bane.
Ooh.
Well, don't think the second
Ooh.
one's gonna crit, most likely.
Hopefully.
That
they
there
hit
is a 67. So you get your first one.
Oh, baby.
86. Second one.
Oh, mama.
35 on the third one.
Dang. Well, the first two are probably the most important.
I mean, that's
People are-
quite a bit of
That's
damage.
a lot of damage, yeah. All right, so does the second, does the first attack confirm?
It
with a
would.
26?
Yes.
Nice. Does
So
the second attack? Well, you'll tell me.
the second attack does not hit.
Damn it.
But let me do DR here. So that's that, and then that. So that would be okay. Yeah, that's a substantial amount of health.
Yeah.
That would be
Oh,
why.
Bane.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Well,
It's not the worst.
Well, 2 hits, so yeah.
yeah.
Wait, one.
Oh. All right, so Bane.
Okay, I got it.
Total is-
I got it.
okay.
Leopold.
Oh boy, I am running low on these adamantium bullets. But here we fucking go! Spin the fucking wheel!
If only we'd only used 1 on the door instead of 5.
It still tickles
I
me.
wanted the door. I wanted the door dead. Okay.
I
Well,
am
you got
aware.
Oh, I crit confirmed with another nat 20. Come on,
Okay.
killing me.
That's a 92, so it does hit. And with that, you hear a loud thud as something hits the ground.
Probably the crossbow bolts.
Make me panic, you fucker.
Sure, it might be the crossbow bolts. It looks.
I am going to keep firing in the same area.
Fair enough.
I mean, does his spell end when he dies?
No,
It does.
no, it
Ah.
doesn't. Okay.
Does my detect evil fade away?
Yeah, it does.
Oh no, it would have been gone anyway.
Yeah.
Fun
Please.
fact, you can make a perception check with a plus 20 DC to figure out the exact location of invisible creatures, so you could look and see if you find his corpse on the ground.
Ah,
It's just really hard. It's like a 40 that you have to get.
well, there's
It's-
crossbow bolts sticking out of him.
It's also significantly harder by the fact that he is flying and has silent spells. So
No, I'm saying like if he's the one that hit the ground.
yeah,
Everyone heard something hit the ground.
Yep.
you could try.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this again. Whee!
Oh goodness. Okay.
So the first one
Hit
dies.
and dead. Miss. That was easy.
Man,
Slowly working my way through them. Would be nice if I hit more than once per turn.
Right? Are you sure that
I
you're
feel like it might be better for me to like grapple and then throw him off and grapple and throw him off.
Jesus, and that's with plus 12 on that second one.
Yeah, I
You rolled
All
a
of my
3.
all
Oh
of my second
no.
attacks have been less than 6.
That's so bad. Okay.
Yeah, you need to like pile drive these guys from the top rope.
All right. So that's a 22 and a
hoping they just
17.
ain't
So
me,
that's
though.
probably gonna miss. So Havelock will get hit by
I'm
stray
gonna
bow
attack
shot.
the one next to me.
So
Oh,
Havelock,
fuck.
you'll take 7 points of damage.
How much? What was the roll? The hit?
23, 24.
Okay.
Does that actually hit you?
It might not
It does,
actually.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Xenesis.
We
Yeah,
have Shield of Faith and Protection from
Oh, with Shield of Faith, it might not.
Okay, but it doesn't then.
Get buffed to a lot.
Xenesis.
I suppose I'll try to throw another acid bomb. That direction.
Well, you heard something hit the ground, so I guess what does your character think that was?
I don't know. Maybe a piece of plank or wood falling from the ceiling since it's half
All right,
shattered.
go ahead
A bit
and
of variety of things.
go ahead and throw it.
Parts of that skeleton up top clattering down.
All right. It hits the ground and blows up. Havelock.
I'm gonna do a perception check to see if if this thing is moving, or if it appears to be something. I guess.
Yep, you stick your toes out and you kick what feels like a soft body.
Yep. Guys, I think we got Auren Vrood taken care of.
That's my favorite shit that's ever happened.
As I watch acid sizzling away, and just listen to it.
Xenesis is
and
just
then
like,
I'm
had
gonna
to be
look
sure.
up-
Had to be
Yeah.
sure.
And then I'm gonna go plea, and I'll just run up the stairs to see if I
don't
can
think
aid
the stairs
plea.
go up to the top.
They don't.
I thought they did.
No.
No, they go to like a
Cover
second
that.
floor that doesn't exist. Is
Leopold.
how-
Okay, I'm going to swap to my musket and take a shot at the one farthest away from Plea.
Good call. 30 will hit, and it's bludgeoning damage, so squish.
Yep.
Ilix.
Cool.
I'm going to take a shot at the next one that was close to the one that he
Okay.
popped. But I'm gonna like full round, so I'm gonna distribute these attacks. If I'm able to do that, I think I can.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so rocking some deadly aim. It's looking good.
It's looking pretty good, yeah.
So that first one, even though I didn't roll great on the damage, I'm using mini shot. And we're throwing in another 17 on top of that.
Okay, so that's 27 minus 5, so 22, and he dies.
Okay, and that second one, which 2 nat 20s is the best I've ever fucking rolled on this character.
Yep.
Goes to the very next skeleton.
And he dies, and I think Plea already killed that one, so combat ends.
Cool.
Congratulations.
He jumps off the tower and uses his hand to slide down, which his monk thing lets him do. And he's got spider climb anyway, so he plops down next to everybody.
I should have done smiting. At 10th level, the Inquisitor's weapons also count as adamantine for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction.
That's
10th
level 10, though, right?
Yeah, but I have Judgment Surge, which lets me use
Oh.
my judgments at 3 levels higher than
Oh,
my
shit. Yep.
actual, which only one time, though. I can only do that once per day.
Okay.
But I saved it for this fight.
Alrighty. So, you guys have defeated Auren Vrood. Congratulations.
Please.
I wait until he becomes visible.
About 8 minutes go by, and then he appears.
Good lord. That's
He-
a hell of a fucking...
It was greater invisibility,
Of course.
and he's level 11.
So Ilix standing here waiting for this to happen. Like, you can like hear her knuckles popping on her bow as she's like squeezing it in her hand. And when she sees this guy come invisible, she throws it to the side and pulls out her keen longsword and just like, and just fucking unleashes on this guy's corpse.
I
I
jump
don't
over
think
and
that's
grab
okay.
her and kind of like pull
Because you're
her back,
desecrating.
like, Ilix? What's
And
wrong?
she's like spitting and like kicking, and like the sword comes out of her hand as she's like struggling.
Plea restrains her.
I try to help, but like more like I try to hug her away from the body, not like
Yeah.
Oh,
Plea just like goes behind her, like wraps his arms between her arms so she can't move them.
I see exactly what's going on. I like it.
Cast calm emotions.
well,
Get
maybe.
off me.
Plea actually moves her 5 feet away.
Please let go.
Plea looks at Ilix and just stares into her eyes as he's holding her, and he like slowly shakes his head. No.
Well, I mean, there's nothing I can do, so.
Elix, you could try to escape, I guess, but like,
Yeah.
Elix, what's going on? I know we hate this man, but why this much animosity?
And she fixes you with like you don't fucking get it, do you? Eyes. And she's like, he killed Petros. There's no amount of violence in the world that is too much for him. Now let me go.
Plea looks over at Havelock and Ilix, or not Ilix, Xenesis, and if you roll sense motive, I'll tell you what he's thinking.
I can roll it again to
You'll
see.
have to.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I get it.
Yeah.
Havelock knows that Plea is about to let Ilix go.
Yeah, I think Havelock is gonna step in front of Auren Vrood.
Well, I
And-
just cast calm emotion, so he's gonna have to roll a will.
I lean in and I go, if you spend all your rage on this man, all it's gonna do is leave you empty when you need more for the person who ordered him.
Well, I guess I have to roll a will save.
I think you beat it.
Yeah, I think so. That's some rage right there.
Ilix says, whoever will pay in kind.
Elix, if we let ourselves, you know how much I've lost fighting these people. If we let ourselves stoop down to their level, we've just become one step closer to them. I know this was terrible, but we met out justice today. We don't want to give them our dignity as well.
I don't care about my dignity.
Plea
But I
walks
cared
up.
about Petros.
Plea walks up in front of Ilix now, and puts.
And she's not doing anything. Like,
Yeah.
she's like visibly seething.
Plea puts his hand on Ilix's shoulder and stares into her eyes for a few moments, and then begins to sign. You may not care about your dignity, but Petros did. And then he steps back, and actually he steps over here and puts his hand on Havelock's shoulder and pulls him back slightly.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to step out of the way and just say, what would Petros have done? And I think he's going to step back and just kind of put his sword kind of tip to the ground and just kind of like he's not going to interfere. This is Ilix's choice.
She looks at you both, and she's kind of got like, definitely got tears in her eyes at this point. And she says, I guess we'll never know. And she walks over and picks up her sword and her bow and puts them away and sort of just like walks out over here.
I think Havelock is gonna nod to Pali and then just kind of cock his
He
head
follows
toward
her.
the door.
Yeah. What do you just like go stand there, or do you like sit down somewhere?
I think she like slumps up against the wall, and I think she's like gone full waterworks at this point.
Bree just sits next to her, and because she's super tall and he's really short, he just leans his head on her shoulder. And
Okay. Stay long in the torso. Okay.
And he just like pats his hand on her knee as she cries.
Please, always there to dish out hugs whenever the tragedy strikes. Havelock's like,
As we're not paying attention.
like how Havelock is like, well, we prevented Ilix from defiling Auren Vrood's.
Yep.
Well,
We need this. You might
we
be
need
Pharasman,
this?
but I'm a pragmatist.
We do need the head. If out of character.
Prasmasman.
You can bury it later, Havelock.
I pray to
Phrasma.
Pharasma to see if she minds how
I'm not a
much of the
Pharasma.
body we.
I'm sorry, Pharasma.
Yeah,
It's my non-Pharasman friends.
yeah.
We did that. If I don't know if you guys all remember that guy, the haunt in the inn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The innkeeper.
I mean, he didn't specifically say.
Bring
like,
us the head.
I don't think he specifically meant like bring me his severed head.
Oh, fair
Pretty
enough.
sure-
We probably could have
I
bought
don't
the
think
body.
I don't think he said only the head. I think we
Can
just
I
need
cast
his head.
detect autism on Leopold? Like, did he think that we literally had to bring just the head?
All right. Anyway, so there is a couple of rather peculiar-looking sticks on his person. He also has a quarterstaff, some sort of amulet, a cloak that sits on his shoulders, a ring that looks interesting.
No, detect all the things.
Okay.
What is it? Detect.
You would detect
Uh,
magic and
I
then
guess. I guess if you took
Spellcraft.
what's your spellcraft modifier?
Hate.
So if you took a 10, you get 18. So yeah, I think you can identify most of this. Let me check the one thing.
I don't mind rolling.
Well, that's up to you.
You should never. If you have a good modifier, you shouldn't roll unless
Should-
you need to roll.
Shouldn't roll unless you absolutely have to. So that's caster level 17th. So I think you would clear it, right? Because you have to beat the caster level.
I think 10 plus caster level of the item.
Oh, is it 10 plus? Oh, so she
Oh,
can't.
wait, no, for identifying. Sorry. Determine properties.
Of a magic item.
You just have to thoroughly examine. What the fuck? Oh, wait, here's it. 15 plus items caster level. Holy shit.
Oh!
Yeah, it's
Wow.
hard.
Okay, so you'd have to roll a 27 to identify this. Or no, 22. Oh god, 32. Holy shit.
Oh god, 92.
It's
I cast
32.
guidance on myself.
Well, that means these things are strong as hell.
You can't get it with guidance.
Yeah, I don't think you can even roll high enough.
Even if I roll nat 20?
Well, if you rolled nat 20, yeah. So I guess I have to give you
Yeah.
that chance. So go ahead.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so you have some sort of mysterious rod that you don't know what it does.
Well, we can
But
skip
she
it.
should be able to identify everything else that's under 21.
Yes.
So there's all that other stuff.
Okay, so there is a wand of animate dead with 10 charges remaining. I'll just start putting this in chat.
Cool.
And if you really want to know all his prepared spells, then you can look through the book, but that's probably not very important. In addition to that, he has a little black leather pouch on his person. You guys gonna open up the little pouch?
Yeah.
Detect
I'll
magic
open
on
it.
it first.
Okay. There is nothing magical about it.
Okay.
You should still open it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So inside this mysterious pouch, you find a paintbrush, a tuft of red hair, a tuft of blonde hair, a and that's like a cutting, like it's bound on one end and just cut on the other, like it was taken from someone's head. There is a gardening trowel and a small wood carving of a raven head.
The hell?
I immediately snagged the red hair.
Can I determine what these things could be? What kind of spell these things would be used?
You're not sure.
Well, okay, so there's no roll to do it then.
Correct.
All right.
I guess I could give you could like try to identify things about them if you want. Like the tufts of hair, I guess there's maybe some questions you could ask.
I'm gonna be leaving here shortly because I have a test tomorrow, so I would like to get a bit. So probably like 45 if it goes on longer.
Okay.
Thank you for the dispel, Zoo.
You're welcome. I'm glad it worked.
Clutch save. Yeah.
An
Yeah,
eye
it was
for an
good to
eye, I
have.
think you saved me, I saved you, and encouragement from
That's what
Smitty.
would.
Teamwork.
Arcane Eye is interesting. All right, these tufts of hair and a wooden carving of a raven.
Mm-hmm.
Did the tufts of hair match our hair?
Nah.
No.
Why'd you take the red hair, Leopold?
I don't know.
I thought maybe
I
it's
think
a
just a
bastard and I
fetish of
haven't
mine.
read it.
No, I think. But it can't. There'd be no way. I mean, I'm just like Leopold's just staring at it, like intent.
What do you mean, Leopold? No way for what?
Well, if they've been tracking us and fucking with us and probably digging up stuff of our past. They brought us to that village where that cannibal child was. They made us face that, and now there's this. But there's she can't be alive.
Who can't be alive? Havelock is actually getting disconcerted by this.
I don't know how to say it, but it feels like it was so long ago. It feels like a lifetime. It's like 16 years now. But long time ago, something they had red hair, and I couldn't save them. And if they're using this to get at me, well, it worked.
I think Auren Vrood's the type to do that, but how is that even possible?
I don't know.
We're dealing with necromancy, so...
Yes, but how would they have even known that we would be the ones to follow up on this trial?
Maybe they have connections with gods like we were able to connect with one?
Yes, but if he took these things, these are specific. If this is from Leopold's past, this is specific. This is something they would have had to have known about this beforehand, before all this began.
stalker. That's all I can think.
Well,
think
yeah, I don't think Havelock knows enough about his past to maybe connect anymore. Like he
I
had
guess
the
I'm
one
surprised
main
more people
person
aren't
he was
making
bit.
connections. That's interesting to me.
Oh, I'm
Ilix and Plea are in the other room.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
what color are these hairs again? Red, blonde, brunette?
The other one is blonde, but yeah.
There's just two?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought there were like more.
Mm-mm.
I look at Xenesis. Did you know a blonde person?
I did not. I hold up my silvery hair and say, I got my hair from my parents.
Yes, that tends to be where most of us get our hair from.
Don't worry, it's not
Ideally.
a wig. I didn't buy it.
Carved raven head. Kind of religion that?
I'm like rereading your backstory, Leopold.
it was a bad time. Well,
I'm
there's
gonna
the-
call out to Ilix and Plea and say, guys, I don't want to interrupt, but I think there's something in here that you should take a look at.
Plea hears Havelock, and after he finishes signing to Ilix, he stands up and extends his hand to her.
And she'll kind of okay, like she's kind of exhausted at this point.
Mm-hmm.
We'll take your hand and let you.
Plea helps her up and heads into the room next to Havelock and Leopold and signs, "What's going on?"
I point and I say, we found these tufts of hair. Leopold thinks one of them is relevant to him. I don't recognize the other, and neither does Zen. And I'll point out the faded blonde tuft of hair.
That doesn't.
Does it look like Xenesis's hair, or is that not? She has like a hard silver.
No, not really.
Wait, what?
Um,
And
out of
Ilix will,
oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, and Ilix will reach down and pick up the raven head, and sort of turn it over in her hand, and she'll reach into one of her pockets and produce this silver raven's head, which I imagine is probably identical to it other than material.
It does look very strikingly similar, yes.
I do scratch my head about the paintbrush.
Ilix, in fact, it looks oddly familiar to you, but you can't place where you've seen it before. But you think you have.
Gardening trowel?
Plea picks up the gardening trowel, and looks at his friends who have all seemed to acquired items except for Havelock, from this little pouch, and signs, "I think that each of these items represents one of us." And then he hands the blonde tuft of hair to Havelock and says, "What color was your sister's hair?"
Blonde.
Wait, says or signs?
I don't remember if I
Signs.
ever told you it was blonde, though. That's just what I had imagined. But
Dark's a mind reader.
Got him!
did you ask me that a long time ago and I told you?
I don't remember.
Huh.
Magic. Oh
I smell it. Does it smell like her hair?
my god, she's been dead for how many fucking years?
It smells like dead hair, so it's
It-
accurate.
It actually smells very much like soil.
Oh, you motherless fuck. Oh, you're so fucking lucky I worship Pharasma right now.
Ilix
Um,
gives you a look, is like, yeah, do you get it? Do you get
Please-
it now?
Please, I think. Wait 1 second. Yeah, please use the rage in Havelock. And steps forward and after handing him the hair and say, perhaps we should bring his head to the ghost.
Do you think if we just give the head a good burial, that will count enough for Pharasma?
I
We
second
can
this.
bury the head later.
Please.
If we run into any more resistance, I don't want any of us carrying a. I'll just tie the head in a sack.
Please.
Oh, I've got a good idea of what to do with the body.
Oh, what does Havelock have in mind?
I'll grab it by the boot and I will drag it to the mass grave in Feld.
Yeah, Ilix grabs the other boot and is right there with you.
Okay. Once you guys get out the front door, there is a figure standing in the fog. And I will grab his art real quick because I hadn't anticipated getting here.
Ghost in the fog.
Return the slab. Or something like her.
Ramses!
Do not get the reference, but it is
Scourge
entertaining.
Dog.
Potentially more entertaining without getting it.
Return the slab. Oh God.
So,
This guy.
this guy is standing up front. And he starts to walk towards you. And that's where we're going to end the game. Because Ilix will recognize this figure as the corpse of Ilion.
Okay, so yeah, the next thing is just
And scene.
Oh, motherfuck.
Wow, I like it.
Who is Ilion?
I think I would have told you
No, you told us after the water walking and
yeah,
Yeah.
I talked to you guys about how I let something happen back home and I got
Mm-hmm.
my partner killed.
Right.
That's my partner.
Okay. I think I'd gotten things confused because you have a lot of dead loved ones in your past. I thought Petros was your partner.
He was well, you guys don't know that. I've sort of implied it.
Right.
I noticed.
Petros was the love affair that caused the partner to die.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That so much has been inferred.
Yeah, it was like Ilion was giving me shit when we were out on patrol, and we got in a fight, and I knocked his ass out, and then we got attacked by like a undead, like bear or some shit, and it killed him. I thought.
Dun dun dun. I will allow knowledge religion here before we wrap up once and for all. Just for last little dash of flavor to brew on. Let's see if that's high enough. I think it will be.
4? Since he's
How
pretty
about
clearly
that shit?
undead.
Well, he did say corpse of alien.
Mm-hmm.
Safe to say it's undead.
Yeah.
CR6, so yes. Xenesis and Plea both realize that this is a revenant.
Oh, Alex
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because I'm 24 because of my
Mm-hmm.
undead stuff.
So I would prefer if you don't read up on revenant, just
Okay.
because it will be better this
I
way.
already saw the movie.
How is Revenant spelled again? No reason. Just curious.
But you do know that a Revenant's existence is fueled by hatred for its murderer. As long as the murderer exists, the Revenant exists.
Oh.
So,
Well, who does it think its murderer is?
it's a mystery. Who knows?
I think it's me.
Oh, fuck, man. Am I gonna have to kill my fucking sister?
If there's anything left of Gracie, that would be quite the feat.
This is some bullshit.
Nice job, DM.
Yeah,
Approved.
I don't think I mentioned before, but that was all a figment of Havelock's imagination. He
Oh,
never did have
none
a
of it happens. It's a fucking like Beautiful Mind scenario where
Mhm.
your sister is actually your crazy like thoughts made manifest.
Yeah, this is the Tyler Durden of Havelock's Tyler Durden.
There actually is no Swan Song family, or like group of Inquisitors, and I'm not actually an Inquisitor of Pharasma either.
There
I'm
is no
just a crazy
Pharasma.
dude. I was homeless, and I just showed up, and you guys just kind of went with it. So
There's no Pharasma, and not Ilix, but Xenesis is joined in on your delusion.
I've infected her.
Cult of personality.
I charmed her a long time ago.
Okay, and that's where I'm going to end the recording, I think.